Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How y'all making it today? Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. It's Black Cat Panther After Dark. Man, like I said, the thing that's for you, by you, the members, this is your show. All I need for you to do is step on that like button, wipe your feet, man. Wipe your feet. Step on that like button, wipe your feet. Ring the bell. Don't bring that bullshit up in here. Yo, what time is it, man? We talking about training camp. Training camp. Training camp in the next 2 weeks, like on the 29th. That Saturday, they getting ready to have some stuff. Your boys will be in the building Saturday on the 29th at Bank of America Stadium. This is the first year they're going to do it in Charlotte. We getting ready to knock it out the park, man. Come on, let's go. We getting ready to do some training camp expectations. What are you guys expecting out of training camp? Man, I got the cats with me right here, right now. I got D'Angelo. I got Q. Man, training camp expectations, y'all. What's up?
What's
What's up,
going on,
fellas?
man? What's up with you?
Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? What's up? What's good, chat? What's good? What's good?
Hey, man, they in here, man. Y'all keep coming on in, man. We getting ready to get into it. I'm gonna tell you one thing though. As everybody go ahead and get on to it, as y'all coming on in, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing that you can expect at training camp that Saturday. You can expect some heat gonna be out there. It's gonna be hot. So I'm gonna show you and give you one thing, not expectations, but things you need to have when you get out there at training camp. If you ain't never been out there before, D'Angelo and Q, I'm gonna just give y'all a little something, something. Okay? The very first thing Q and D'Angelo you need to have is this right here. You
High
understand what I'm
quality
saying?
H2O.
This right here.
Oh, a bucket hat.
This
That bucket hat.
Yes,
this
sir.
this this is,
Yes, sir.
this is a bucket hat. That heat is a monster out there. You understand what I'm saying? So if you have, you know what I'm saying, you rocking the ball like me, this is one of the gears and
Essential.
attire you
Nece-
need to come up there with.
necessary
You,
essential.
you understand what I'm saying? Necessary essential. I appreciate that, D'Angelo. Another thing that you will need to have is something like this right here. It's called a sweat rack. Keep pounding, of course, right? So if you perspire like I do sometimes, bam, bam, you can wipe the face, you can wipe, wipe the arms, whatever, and throw that thing over your shoulder right there and chill. You understand what I'm saying? Another thing you need to have out there, bam,
High quality H2O.
high quality H2O. Mama said, you need to have H2O. Thank you, Bobby. I mean, other than that, that will get you through training camp. A nice bucket, some type of cap to put over your head, some
you
water,
leaving you
sweat
leaving out
rack,
something.
a sweat rag, and another thing. Now, usually me, I'll have on my glass. I got on my glasses right now so that I can read the chat. You know what I'm saying? But I will have on my contacts on that day right there. So you need to have on your reflected shade, your superstar. You know what I'm saying? The blue ones. Sometimes I'm rocking the Ray Bans and stuff like that. But the total look, something like this. Bang. The hat, the shade, the rag, the water. Necessary essentials for training camp. What's that, D'Angelo?
Yeah. No, I was saying you forgetting something.
What's that?
I know you don't want to be standing up the whole time in that heat. You better have your lawn chair to sit down in.
Oh, either that or we gonna
Oh, that's
we
right.
gonna be
That's
well,
right. I
see,
forgot. I forgot. We ain't gonna be. I'm thinking we in Spartanburg. No, I
yeah, yeah, yeah,
apologize.
yeah, yeah,
We don't
yeah.
have
We ain't in
bleachers. We
Spartanburg
don't.
no
Yeah,
more.
we. Yeah,
We
yeah,
on the
yeah, yeah,
grass
yeah.
there. Yeah,
You're right.
yeah, 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 yeah. So,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
You
know,
yeah.
forgot the
or
most important
umbrella
thing.
or
Go
something. What's that?
deodorant. Go get you some goddamn degrease and make sure up under them arms is straight because I don't want to come.
Okay,
Don't
okay.
come up on me smelling like no
Uh,
hot dog.
Say what
I
you
didn't
don't, you
tell
want to be
nobody.
surprised.
I just assumed somebody would wash their ass. You understand what I'm
You'll
saying?
be
Cause we don't want
you'll
no
be
rank
surprised.
ass.
You'll
No,
be
you know
surprised.
what I'm saying?
You'll be
Yeah, yeah,
surprised.
yeah,
You'll
yeah,
be
yeah.
surprised.
I, yeah, yeah. On a hot, good hot summer day. Yeah, we don't want to be smelling no rank ass on a good hot summer North Carolina day. So you know, I would just assume that. You know what I'm saying? But okay, since y'all want to put it in there. But I mean, those are essentials for training camp. These boys gonna give you expectations for the team, what they looking for. But I just thought I'd give you just a little training camp kit, you know what I'm saying? To get you through there if you ain't never been before. So there you go. But I want to know what y'all guys' expectations are for training camp. Go ahead and give them to me.
Well, I'm gonna be real with you. There's gonna be a bunch of camp battles. I'm watching that wide receiver room because with all that's been going on in this offseason, separation, I want to make sure that our guys are out there doing they thug tizzle in that wide receiving room because we have over 13 receivers on this roster, and I want to make sure that we needle this thing on down. So my expectations is competition. How about you?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Where you at,
I'm
D'Angelo?
well, I'm not concerned about it, but I do want to see it because I know, it's obvious. Obviously, they're not totally sold on the depth because every week you're hearing rumors about us looking at this guy, signing this guy, looking at that guy. So it's obvious that Canales ain't happy with the depth, or maybe he's looking for something that we don't have. So I am a little excited to see the battle, not for the one through three spot because we know who that'll be, but 4 through 6 or 7, however many receivers we keep. You know what I'm saying? I am excited to see that competition 4 through 7, 6 or 7. But I'm me personally. It ain't the fact that what I'm looking forward to is the running
I
back
don't
room.
want to see.
Oh, go ahead.
I want to see nothing but the rookies. I want to see the rookies. I want to go up there and maybe let them. I want to see maybe Brooks jogging. I want to see the Tavion
Oh boy,
Sanders
you
catching
would
that
want to see
thing. I
Brooks.
don't want to see. I don't want to see.
That's what I
I
was
don't
about
want to
to
see
say. That's
Ian
that's what I was
Thomas.
about to look.
I don't. Yeah, but I don't want to see Ian Thomas. I don't want to see what about name Tommy Tremble. I want to see Jatavion Sanders putting in that work. I want to see what's that boy named Q Walker, the third round uh linebacker. What Walker?
Trevin Walker, Trevin
Trevin
Wallace?
Wallace,
What?
Wallace, Trevin Wallace, Trevin Wallace.
Trevon.
not Walker.
Trevin Wallace. I want to see. I don't know why I call it boy Wallace. Trevin Wallace. I want to see him uh running drills, going sideline to sideline. I want to see that D tackle. I want to see him matched up maybe with one of these guards. Um, the $100 man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how he look against him. I want to see the Jamie Robinson. I don't want to see guys
Who?
that I know is gonna
Jamie
Jamie
Robinson. Jamie,
Robinson.
Who?
Jamie
the fifth,
Robinson.
the fifth
Jamie
round pick from
Robinson.
last year.
Who
I
the
know
hell
you
is
ain't
Jamie
that?
forgot about
Robinson.
him.
The dog. The nigga that said he's a dog. He's getting ready to show everybody. Last year now. He's a one
Oh
year
yeah, but
removed,
he
but I
punk ass
wanna
mama
I
and daddy
wanna see.
jumping. Okay.
Yeah. I wanna see if his black ass really is that dog what he say he is. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. I want to see rookies, second year guys, and people like that actually doing something in training camp. I don't care
Did
about
you
these
see
niggas
his
that's done
video,
been here
Goat?
5 and 8 years. No, I didn't.
They recently put out a video of him jogging, like running up a hill, and I'm like, what the fuck this got to do with coverage? Like, bro, you're
Oh,
terrible
yes, I
against
did.
coverage.
Hold on, Q. Yeah,
Yes,
hey, yeah. I ran plenty of hills in
I
my
see
day.
it.
Now that definitely will strengthen your quads and Your
Okay.
hamstring,
What about his eye
he get some
vision? Is it gonna
explosive.
strengthen that?
Nah, it ain't gonna help you at all with that, baby. They
Oh,
ain't
okay,
gonna help
okay,
you at all with no IV.
okay, okay.
But it will contribute to you being able to explode out your break. Maybe he's a little slow getting out of his break. Whenever he's trying to break on balls. So those hills may help some with some explosion.
And you know what? I did see that. And you know what, Hugh? It's like you said, who? Who? I didn't even realize who that was. I did see that, and I didn't even realize who that was.
Yeah, that's
I
that
That's
punk
missed
a
it.
ass
I
damn
didn't see it.
shame.
Jimmy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's a
I
damn
follow him on
shame.
on
Well,
Instagram, but I didn't.
I did see that. I did see that. And I
Now,
didn't pay it. I seen it, but I didn't see it.
but let me say this, go, because you cut me off. I was about to go into what I'm excited to see, and I wouldn't even say
Okay.
excited. I wouldn't say excited, but I'm wanting to see the running back room because I'm getting mixed reviews. I'm hearing people say that and it could be just he say she say. Jonathan Brooks is going to be ready for. I hadn't heard the Panthers say this, but I have heard people talking about Jonathan Brooks being ready for the first game, which I just don't see that happening. So I'm wanting to see how far they're going to take Jonathan Brooks, see if he's going to be practicing or is he going to be standing off to the side with a red jersey on.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
what I'm looking forward to. Because I do think Chuba could fill in and be just fine. So I don't see the need if the
Mm-hmm.
Panthers are actually thinking about that. I don't see the need for them to be rushing back no damn Jonathan Brooks. That would be just total malpractice.
It's just like you just said. I want to. That's one thing. I'm glad you said that, D'Angelo. I want to see who's standing side there looking at everybody else running these drills and who's actually participating in running these drills.
Right,
So
right.
that
Because we
tells me
already
I'm
know.
like you saying
Go ahead.
that's gonna give me an indication of who in the hell is gonna be ready
Right.
come game one
For the start. Right,
of preseason.
right. We already know DJ Wanham ain't gonna be ready. I think that's already a
Oh
foregone
yeah, yeah,
conclusion.
yeah, 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 yeah. He laid up. He laid up for real.
Yeah, he already on IR. So there's no. But I am excited. I do want to see who's gonna fill that role. I want to know who's gonna be on the opposite side of Davion Clowney. Is it gonna be Caleb Von Chason or DJ Johnson? I want to see who's gonna be running with the ones at that opposite edge rusher position.
Mm. Well, MDJ, what's going on there, buddy?
Yo, what's good with everybody?
MDJ,
Man, I
what's
don't
good? What's
know.
good?
Yo, yo.
But well, we had did those takes. So MDJ, what do you want to see at training camp? Since you just getting in here, buddy.
Yeah, hey, look, man, it's gonna be my first training camp, so I ain't never seen our quarterback up close, so I'm gonna definitely be watching Bryce Young. I want to be able to see it in person with my own eyes, see how he throw the ball, what the arm look like, how the
Sam,
offense is looking, and I want to see who's gonna step up on the defense too. Players on defense that interest me is J.C. Horn, Josie Jewell, because they're gonna be key players. That's dependent on this season. So that's what I'm gonna be looking at. But I want to see my quarterback, man. I just want to see what the arm look like in person with my eyes.
Bryce Young said he got something for all y'all haters. So he
For
finna
what?
show y'all.
Hey, man, I'm praying that the young fella come out and switch it up. Look, I hope that he isn't what I think he is. That's all I'm gonna say. So shout out to him. Hopefully
I
he
agree.
making some good passes.
I second that emotion because I don't want to have to rag him again 2 years in a row. I want to be able to have
Shit,
egg on my
I'm looking
face.
for it. I'm looking
I want
for it.
to
I'm gonna
have
have a
egg on
front
my
row
face.
seat on his ass.
I want to have egg on my face, but if he falters, you best believe I'm gonna be leading that goddamn parade. I'm gonna be leading that
Yeah,
float.
Like Elijah said the other
Gonna
day,
be
get him the
driving
fuck up
him.
out of here.
Well, I
But
tell
I'll be
you,
the
man.
I'll be the
Hey,
first
man, I
one
see
to
y'all,
admit.
man.
No, I
King
was just gonna say
JP, Fed Nom, Supernova Moore, 704, Agent 704, Kitty Kitty, what's going on? Poppin' bullets. What's going on, man? Y'all keep on coming in here, man. Like I said, man, y'all know what time it is. This is Black Cat Panther After Dark. Y'all know what we do on Thursdays. We discuss it. We discussing training camp. We're gonna discuss a couple more things out here today. But this is your show by you for you. Y'all know what the format is, man. Let's get it. Step on that like button. Go in there and subscribe if you hadn't. If you're out there in the chat, if you're just watching, yo, this is your show, man. This the livest fan base show is out here on YouTube. I ain't gonna lie
you
to
got
you, not one bit. Let's get it.
and go and go. You know what you should do? You should open it up. Open it up. Let the fans come in and say what they're excited to see today.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely. We gonna light it up, man. We got a couple more things that you know what I'm saying. We got topics that we're gonna talk about. Um,
Yeah.
I like the I one thing that's near and dear to me is Hard Knocks is running a special there. The Giants, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know HBO Hard Knocks, and they run episode 2, and it was showed last night, well Tuesday night on episode 2, that Joe Shane, GM, best friend or friend of GM Dan Morgan, was prepared to give a 1+. If you don't believe me, go back and watch the episode. And that's what he said. What do you think it would cost us for the summer blockbuster trade that was made from the Panthers to the Giants? 1+, meaning first rounder. And that first round pick was number 6. So I have another question to ask you guys. If that trade would have went down like that, what would y'all have done at number 6?
So I know what I would have did.
Well, get to me.
I don't want to go first. I don't want
I
to
Okay.
go
got
first. I
you.
want.
I'm gonna give. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I got two answers because I'm gonna answer the question you asked me, and then I'm gonna tell you
Yeah, I
exactly
got
what I
two. I
think.
got two too. I got two too.
So
Okay.
so
Okay.
at 6, to be honest with you, you know, I'm not even gonna be funny. Quarterback want an option. All right, man. Look, we gonna have to see the little motherfucker again. So quarterback is off the table. But at that point, you had a bevy of selections, whether it be offense or defense. Me, I'm under the belief that the weak part of our team was offense. So I'm gonna take one of the best offensive players that was still available. I would have took Brock Bowers. Now, as far as tight ends go, he was the clear cut number one at tight end. And at 6, that wouldn't have been a bad value pick. We need an offensive weapon for your quarterback, something dynamic. While it's not the wide receiver, it's still a weapon for him to throw the ball to. That's if I had a team and I had number 6, that's who I would have took. Now, my opinion on it is I do not believe that we were going to be able to get number 6. I think it's just the Giants saying that, but not really meaning that. Now, did they say that per se? I believe you go. I do not think you lying. So with the answer as far as the Panthers, Xavier Legette, because that's who the fuck we got. That's who the fuck we gonna
God,
have,
God
and
damn,
that's that.
MCJ, you
The
bull.
the
You
Panthers
gotta
the
be.
Panthers took it. The Panthers took Xavier Legette. I do not believe they had a chance to get number 6. Whether it was said or not, I'd have just took Xavier Legette and live with it. Because in the real world that I'm living in and speaking in right now, we got fucking Xavier Legette, man. Let's rock forward with that. That's just
God
my
damn
personal opinion.
it. God damn it, MCJ. God damn boy, you think like me, boy. Cause God damn it, I would have took the same thing. God damn it, I'd have took Xavier Legette too. Even though I love Keon Coleman, y'all know I was an advocate for Keon Coleman. Which it would have been between the two. It would have been either Keon Coleman or Xavier Legette. I did not dislike, even though I was on the Keon Coleman train, I did not dislike Xavier Leggett. I think we got a hell of a receiver. You know what I'm saying? I think Leggett is gonna. He's explosive, which we need some explosion, and I think Xavier Leggett is gonna surprise a lot of people. I think he's gonna be a hell of a receiver. I don't know if y'all been seeing his all season training, but the boy looks damn good, damn good.
Well,
He,
D, tell me what it is you see in Xavier Leggett other than that, because I just need more. I'm really not seeing what you see.
I mean, when you turn on this film, Q, I mean, even though I do agree it was only a 1 year sample size, the boy, the boy performed at a high level in the SEC, and we all know the SEC has the best defenses in college football. You know what I'm saying? So when you as a receiver are able to put up 1,400 yards and how many touchdowns did he have? Like 10 touchdowns? What was it? When you can
Who
do
you
that
talk?
against
Who you talk about?
I'm thinking you're not talking about Xavier Leggett. Oh, you talking about Keon
Xavier
Coleman?
Leggett ain't had no 1,400 yards.
How many yards did Xavier Leggett have? He had 1,400 yards.
He had 1,200,
12,
dog.
12, 1200, 1200. Yeah,
Oh,
Well,
1200.
okay,
I'm like,
okay,
who
okay.
he talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. He did have
You,
what the hell? 12, 13, 14, same damn thing. God damn it,
oh,
same
okay,
thing.
okay. Same thing,
No,
same thing.
no, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. But go ahead. No, it ain't. But go ahead.
But I when the ball is in that boy hands, he make things happen. So I mean, like I always tell y'all, I can I can spot a damn receiver. I know a good receiver when I see one, and I think
Mm-hmm.
Leggett has the fucking intangibles to be something special in the NFL. I'm not wrong when it comes to receivers. I'm damn near bad 99% when it comes to receivers. I'm telling you, Leggett
He,
is
he
is is huh?
he got an it factor about him because at South Carolina
He he
that's pretty
does
much that was their offense, bro.
right.
Xavier Leggett was their fucking offense.
He was
And,
their
and,
offense,
and,
man.
and
Y'all,
for us, it's gonna be similar. Other than now, we do have Deontay Johnson now, but other than that, man, don't want nobody on this team that had no kind of explosive take it to the crib ability. He actually got that. He has that, and like he said, like I was beating the table for Troy Franklin and fucking Keon Coleman my damn self. But I'm not gonna lie to nobody and say I don't think Xavier Leggett is a good receiver. I think he's a good wide receiver. He's gonna be a good wide receiver. I ain't
yes
mad at
indeed,
him.
yes indeed.
Okay.
I'll be
Okay.
damned. Y'all boys, y'all over here batting 1,000. Y'all boys seeing, got your crystal balls with Xavier Leggett. So I'm coming to the conclusion, man. If he is what y'all say he gonna be, then we got one hell of a thing in the first round. I
You
don't
did.
believe that he is, because
What?
for
But
me,
what makes you now? You since you asked me, what do I see
god damn,
in Leggett? What do you not see in Leggett?
I was gonna get there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead and get there. I
Okay,
apologize.
you talking about a guy, 50-50 ball getter. We already got two of them that we just taken in the last couple of years that has the same basically body type, prototype, catch type. Uh, so you go and you add another guy that does the same exact thing that they do. That's number one for me. Number two,
Mingo don't do it. Mingo has never done what Leggett did at Ole Miss. So I just don't.
is he
I
not
don't.
a 50-50 ball getter? Mango, y'all that the
He,
catch?
He's supposed to be. You right. You right. He's
Oh, okay.
supposed to
I don't know
be.
what the fuck
but
Supposed
you
to be.
talking about.
Supposed to be.
other than that one-handed catch and one other jump ball catch he made at Ole Miss, did you see him do the shit that Leggett did in the SEC? No, hell no. You didn't see Mingo catching the slants and
Come on,
splitting
D'Angelo.
defenders and taking
You
that
you
shit to the
know
house.
goddamn well before we take this motherfucker, you wasn't checking for him either in these streets. You
I
didn't
I,
even know
I,
he existed.
I knew exactly who Leggett was. I just
Okay.
was high on Keon Coleman. I never disliked it Leggett. And when the reports came out that we were high on him, I said I'm not gonna be mad if we take him. I'm not gonna be mad. He was one of my favorite receivers in the draft.
So the next thing about this young fella, his route running ability. Now, being on a team where they say separation is number one and key and vital. You got a 50-50 ball getter that can't run a goddamn route.
Q,
That
we
right
got two.
there,
You don't need all your receivers to be the same receiver. We got two route runners. Why we need three route runners? You also need a
okay.
motherfucker that can take the top off the damn defense. And that's
So
what Leggett can do.
what's the number one task for a guy that you take in the first round supposed to be, especially at the receiving position?
What you mean?
Supposed to
What is
be
he supposed to do?
he's supposed to be a complete guy, right?
Not necessarily,
He's supposed to be,
God
because
damn.
when you take him number
Megatron
one.
wasn't a great route runner. He would take that bitch to the house on you. He
Megatron was
wasn't known
fucking
for
6'5". Come
Yeah,
on, dog.
not when you not when you take a number one.
he was not a great but he wasn't a great route runner though.
You talk about a
He
motherfucker
wasn't
Now
that
known
was
for
they
out
route running.
jumping cats with a fucking close to 40-inch vertical. Come on, man.
you got mugs with first round bust on them and stuff like that. But 9 times out of 10, I mean, on a percentage of that, like a lot of times it's with quarterbacks and stuff like that. But you're supposed to knock your first round out the park. You know what I'm saying? Because especially in the top 15, I mean, that's the talent. If you can't pick in the first round top 15, but your number one, especially a guy that you go up to get, and I ain't gonna get into all that, but yeah, he 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 ain't supposed to be like, man, is he a route runner? It ain't supposed to be questionable about can he run route for a receiver that you go up to pick your first round in the first round, your number one pick. You question his route running ability?
Let me say this because you can take that with a defensive end with an edge rusher coming out of college. When you look at we all know that the NFL drafts off potential. So there's been plenty of edge rushers that didn't have a total package coming into the NFL that went top 15, but they you see the potential. You see what I'm saying? So you don't have to have everything.
Yeah,
You
but
actually
edge rusher
you
is
actually
just
don't.
beating the man in front
What
of you, man.
But
You
hold on.
can't
Here's the
use that
thing.
as an
Hold
example.
on. Yes, I can. Cause let me
Nah,
make a point.
yeah,
It's a
Let me
man.
make
You
point.
a
go
hold,
ahead. You
hold on.
got you go
Come
ahead.
Let,
You
hold
on,
on.
got to go ahead and
man.
Let me
make it.
make
You
this
got to
point.
make it, then.
Let
You
me make
got
this
to make
point
that point.
Come on,
Make it.
man.
You
because
got to make it.
what the NFL does is they look at players and they don't want a player that's already peaked. You don't want a player that you already know. Okay, and I'll say this right here. Everybody loves Lad McConkey. And Lad McConkey is a good wide receiver, great route runner. But I think he's reached his peak. I don't see him getting better at anything. So,
What can
but
he
when
get
you look,
better at?
that's what
What
that's
can
what I'm
I can tell you
what
right
can he
now.
that's
get
what I'm
better at?
telling.
What
I got
what
the
can Lad
scouting
McConkey
report.
get better at?
But that's what I'm trying. I'm about to make a point. I'm about to come home with it. Let me land my plane. With Leggett,
Let
you
him play.
saw what
Let him let
Leggett
him play.
you saw you saw what Leggett did that and he was still raw. He still had growing. So by him doing what he did his senior year with and him still not knowing how to run routes, but he still performed at a high level. So you're saying to yourself, okay, damn, in a couple of years, this man can be a goddamn top five receiver because this motherfucker has the intangibles to be so, and he's still raw. He still has growing to do, but he still performed at a high level. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me read you the scouting report for Xavier Leggett. Now, I hope you're sitting down somewhere.
I'm sitting
Now,
down in the package.
strengths, reliable receiver with the ability to make difficult catches in traffic along the sidelines. Excellent acceleration, incredible top speed, capable of outrunning any corner. Ideal
Right. That's
height, and
ain't that what I
let me
said?
finish, goddammit, let me finish. Ideal height and possesses a solid build. Excels in vertical routes with a combination of size, athleticism, and body control. Now, that's the good. Now here's where you raise your eyebrow. The tendency to let deep throws get into his pads and his chest instead of securing with his hands. Needs development in recognizing and sitting down against zone coverage. Comfortable in traffic, but sometimes lacks effort in creating separation from defenders. Limited college production with a significant breakout only in his final season. May struggle to adjust to higher complexity of NFL defensive schemes initially. Now that's the scouting report on your boy. Now, what's the number one thing that they say we had last year? Separation.
Q,
So you
Q, can I? Oh,
go
okay.
ahead.
My,
Go ahead.
my bad. I thought you was about done. But when I'm
Go
gonna
ahead,
ask you
MD.
this, you keep saying what do they keep saying, right? You say what do they say we need? They say we need separation. So I'm gonna ask you, do you think separation was the issue for us last year?
That's what they tell me the issue
Well,
was.
I'm asking, what do you think?
Yeah, right.
Was
Uh,
separation the problem last year?
the problem to me stemmed from a lot of different things. It was bad coaching, bad quarterback play, bad offensive line play, and I'm gonna be real with you. A guy, fuck it, fuck it. Your quarterback couldn't throw the motherfuckers open. Okay, that's what you want me to say? That what you
I
wanted?
want you to tell. I want you to tell the truth and not what they say. So with the
No, no,
knowledge
no.
that you know,
They
if
say no, no, no. The ones who want to who want to make sure that they paint their quarterback in a certain light, says that the receivers couldn't get separation. It was their fault. So I'm going with their narrative. That's what
it's
you want me
it's
to do, right?
Well,
it's
we
no,
don't
no.
we
I'm asking
we
you.
Let me
Is
we done blew that
no, no,
separation?
no,
we
no.
done
Is
blew that
To
theory up.
every
is
little short
separation
We
a
done blew
motherfucker
that
that's
problem?
gonna be at the
You
we done
end
still
blew
got
of
that
this
theory
answers.
up.
video,
We
I
done
don't want to
we done
hear
blew
that
the theory
dumbass
up.
shit. It's going to
let,
That
be
that that
about
that that that's
let,
separation.
me,
bullshit.
let me ask you this
That's
Those
question.
bullshit
same
that it's
people are
about
the people you say can't
separation.
fix this team. So why are you listening to them?
We done discontinued that. We done
Because
discontinued that
they
talk
know more
about
than
that
anybody
separation.
else around here, and they
Hold on,
say the
Q.
problem is separation. So goddamn it, that's what the problem is. It was
Now,
separation,
now,
and you
now,
go get a
now,
motherfucker that
that wasn't the
struggles in
problem.
separation.
Q. Let me ask you this question.
I wanted you to
You
keep
just
it tall with me, but you didn't,
hold
bro.
on, right, real quick, MDJ. It's gonna take 20 seconds. You read off to me Xavier Leggett's strengths and weaknesses.
Yes, sir.
I want you to name me one college prospect coming into the NFL draft that doesn't have a strength and weaknesses. Name me a prospect that ever came
Well,
out of
at the
college
receiving
that they didn't
position,
have
hell,
weaknesses.
at that same position he playing, Malik Neighbors, Marvin Harrison Jr., them boy Brian Thomas Jr. Don't get me started
And
now.
they got and you can
Complete
go and look
receivers.
at and you can go no you can go to their scout report and I guarantee you they got a weakness column. They got a
Come
weakness
on,
column
man.
too.
Come on. If the
Every
weakness is, it's
every
probably
every
something
every
minimal.
Yeah.
prospect has some
Well,
weaknesses.
that's
It's
cool,
something minimal.
D'Angelo. That's cool, Q. That's cute. When you look at a scouting report, it said the strengths, the weakness, and then it's going to tell you what that scout evaluation is, the total evaluation of that scout. So you're exactly right, D'Angelo.
Thank
All
you, go.
fuck it.
That's all I'm saying, Q. They all have weaknesses. Everyone it ain't never been a prospect that came out didn't have not, at least one weakness.
They whine about separation. They whine about this. So to you go for the number one thing that you say you wasn't getting, and you add another motherfucker to it that can't get the separation that you say you want. A big bulky guy, 6'1", and he struggles to get away from defenders. I don't want to hear no goddamn excuses this year. I don't want to hear shit about route running. I don't want to hear shit about 50-50 ball. I don't want to hear shit about jump ball. I don't want to hear shit. I'm sick and tired of the fucking excuses.
What excuse? We ain't making no excuses, Q.
No, it's going to be an excuse if he get out there week one and he don't get separation. They're going to turn this shit into something. Watch.
I don't care about the excuses people make for the quarterback or the former coaches that was here. I don't give a fuck about that. I care about winning, man. I
Okay.
don't give a shit
Okay.
about that. Like I said, I'm
Okay.
judging a player for the fucking player, not because they say Bryce need a receiver that can separate. I want a good wide receiver because Jonathan Mingo ain't fucking no good wide receiver. Terrence
No, he's
Marshall
not.
till this day
But,
ain't been a good wide
but,
receiver.
I
Can he
just
be?
read.
You can't
Possibly.
say you
But
I
can't
just
say
read.
that he
I
don't
so
get
read.
just
the
give me a
I,
good
separation.
receiver.
hey,
Just give me a good wide
hold
receiver.
on, y'all. Hold on. Hey, y'all, hold on a second.
I don't want to hear the
Y'all, hold on for a
excuses.
second. MDJ, this year right here, bruh, has separated this fan base like no other year I've ever seen in my life. And I've been here since day one. Since they said we were gonna get a team lobbied for a team in 1993. Okay, so but it has been every excuse in the book, and you know it has MDJ, just like you just said excuse in the book. It has been from the coach to separation to defensive line, longer game type environment, people telling the owner, telling backstabbing, all kind of shit like that. It's been held the field. Uh we need natural grass back on the field to any and every damn excuse to the offensive line, to the offensive line, to the center. Started had to go in there and basically say, y'all gonna stop dogging my unit. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the leader of the offensive line. And guess what happened to him? He got shipped to damn San Diego to the Chargers. He played for the Chargers now because he stood up and said something. A lot of the coaching staff ain't here no more because they stood up and said something. Deuce Daly, Josh McCowan. You understand what I'm saying? The damn owner went on draft night. Let's stop that. Let's stop acting like we didn't. All this didn't happen. Let's stop this shit. Let's be real. These last 3 years, the 4 years have been the worst in this damn organization's history. Let's don't put our head in the sand and act like the shit didn't happen, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Don't blame on one person. Q just said he don't want to hear it. Want to hear a damn thing about it. That's this year. Last year was the first year I even knew separation was a fucking stat that they look for. I didn't know nothing about it. I thought the quarterback throw the receivers open. NFL open. If you get a step on the man, shit, you open
Yeah,
in the
I
NFL
knew about it,
because
but
they actually
right, I
pay
knew
the
Now
about
quarterback.
go.
that.
Now get with
They
that
pay
same logic, go.
the
With
safety.
that same with that same logic, go. Why are you judging this wide receiver if he fit that bill of separation and route runner? Why are you judging him off that if it don't matter? You're telling me it don't
God
matter,
damn.
but you're judging that player off of if he can do that. But you're telling me it don't matter.
The scouting report says he struggles at that. So what the fuck is you talking about, MDJ?
But man, listen, man. So that
You took
scouting
a
report,
receiver that
that's the
can't run
Bible to you
routes.
down there. That's
You
the
took a
Bible to you
receiver that
down.
can't get separation. Nigga, everybody got a
How
scouting
he get
report.
a nigga get
Fuck
12
you
yards,
mean?
can't get separation? You believe that? You really believe that?
What the fuck
You
is you
believe that?
talking about?
Man.
Everybody has a scouting report, dog. This shit ain't just happened. If the nigga is in separation is his number one issue. Getting open, running routes. He said it himself when he came up on the podium. I got to get better at route running. I got to get better at making sure that I'm always open. He said that.
How he
And
get
you got the
1,200
nerve
yards?
to
Y'all think about that.
argue me.
How can a man get 1,200 yards that can't get open?
You do understand South Carolina is different than Carolina Panthers. You do realize that, right? SEC
Yeah, but
is way different than the NFL.
But you judging every player off of college. You're not judging. He ain't been
No,
in the NFL.
I'm judging the dumbass nigga off of what he said out of his own fucking mouth.
So the boy ain't good.
I did not say that.
Tell me what you saying. Tell me exactly what you saying. Tell me exactly what you saying.
This that ignorant ass shit you trying to pull now.
No, it ain't ignorant, man. Just explain.
I just said that you got a 6'1" route, 6'1" 50-50 ball getter that can't run routes. So it's gonna be jump ball city with this nigga, man, until he learns how to run routes.
Well, I seen video of the boy actually honing on his route running.
You ain't seen video of this boy against a goddamn corner.
I haven't, but I can look and see if you're still rounding out your routes. I can see you getting better. You can actually see that. And I just watched the video on him last. I don't even know if it was a week ago of him training, and he is not rounding out his routes anymore. I'm talking about he was hitting.
Who running in front of him? Who running in front of him?
Nobody's running in front of him, but you even on air,
D'Angelo,
a bad route
you
runner,
would look good
on air is going to be a
space.
bad route runner
In a camera running routes, dog.
You
You
said
would
it
look good
himself,
running
D'Angelo.
routes.
Huh?
D'Angelo.
You say
He
what?
said it himself,
Huh?
D'Angelo. His get off the line. His get off the line is weak, and coming out his said he got
You breaking up, go.
Go.
Run it back one more time. Run it back one more time. Run it back for us
Wherever
one more
spot
time.
your
Say it
phone
again.
at is a bad
In his
spot.
introductory
Yeah.
press conference. He said that himself.
You gonna have to say what you said again, go. We didn't hear you. You was
Can
breaking
y'all,
up.
No, can't hear you.
y'all can't hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Shit.
We can hear you, go.
Y'all can hear me
All
now?
I'm saying,
Yeah, we can hear you.
yeah. You might have to turn your Wi-Fi on or go off your service or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think we can hear you, go. Can you hear us?
Go crank your truck up. Shit.
I think I know
You
what he
gonna
was
have no
saying.
problem with the truck.
Yeah,
I think I know what he was
talking that
saying.
truck.
I think he was saying that Xavier Leggett admitted himself that he needed to get better on getting out, getting off the line and getting out of his breaks. Now, getting off the line, you can't see that on there. You got to actually have a defender in front of you, pressing you to be able to see if you've gotten better at that. But you don't need a defender in front of you to know if you're getting better coming out your breaks, out your running your route tree. You don't need. I can see that on app. And like I said, when I watched him working out before the draft, he was actually he was not a good route runner. His route running was not sharp and crisp. But when I watched him the other day running routes, he has actually gotten rid of rounding his routes off. He was actually coming out of those breaks. He was sticking and getting out. I was like, okay, I see you, Xavier. I see you. So I can see it on there. I can see him.
D'Angelo.
He's gotten better.
You could put together a hype video. Hell, Mango could put together a hype video of him just sweating and running. And he gonna look 10 times better because there ain't a motherfucker in front of him to pulse or press him.
No.
You got to stop
let me
this
tell
shit,
you,
man.
because you know who probably the worst route runner out of this year's receiving class. The worst route runner probably is Troy Franklin. Troy Franklin's route runner is absolutely horrendous. I watched him in OTAs running routes and that shit. They put a video of him out talking about how bad his route running was, and that shit was absolutely terrible. I said, God damn, Troy Franklin, and it was on air. So you don't need a defender in front of you to see somebody run routes. His routes are terrible.
Troy Franklin play for the Panthers?
He don't, but I know y'all love Troy Franklin, and I like Troy Franklin too. But I wasn't in love with him, but I did like him. But I'm just telling you,
you like him too.
Routes.
But the point I'm trying to make is, I don't give a damn about Troy Franklin. I don't give a damn about that motherfucker.
I was just using him as an example, Q. That's all. I was just using him as an example.
Yes, sir. I'm worried about
Now check this.
Can
y'all boys hear me now?
Yeah.
Loud and clear, driver.
The best thing,
look better too, man. You good.
yeah. I appreciate it. I seen it when it buffered, but it didn't never go out. But look, check this out. Again, Xavier Leggett said himself in his introductory press conference. He said he got to work on his get off the line, because they said that was a weakness, just like you said, it was weaknesses, D'Angelo. They said if you press him at the line, you know what I'm saying, he has a problem with that. And he said he got to work on coming out of his breaks. And if y'all seen that first day he was working on stuff at OTAs, it was coming out of his breaks, and it looked terrible.
It did. But did you see the video he put out a few days ago? He got a workout video he put out less than a week ago. He working out, running routes, and that shit has gotten a whole lot better in just a couple months.
Well, I hope the fuck so.
You can fix route running easier on a player than if he had hands problems,
right,
or didn't have ability or athleticism. That stuff,
right.
Athleticism, something you can't fix.
Right.
You can work on the route running. It can get better, and he can thrive off athleticism. We've seen players thrive off pure athleticism. DK Metcalf, you've seen players do it. Yeah.
You can't get faster. You can't get explosive if you ain't explosive. That's something you just got. You either got it or you don't. You can work on it, but it ain't gonna get much better. You either got it, goddamn it, or you don't. You can work on route running. There's been plenty of receivers come out of college that needed to work on route running, and there's been plenty of receivers that have gotten better at running routes. that is absolutely something that you can fix.
Well, and then let me go back because I didn't get my number. I didn't get
Yeah,
my what I'd have done
number
at 6.
6. Number 6.
I didn't get what I'd have done at 6. I'm gonna tell y'all what I'd have done at 6. I'd have traded back with Minnesota so they could win up there because they was looking for any damn body to get up there to trade with so they could get JJ or whoever they was gonna go up there and get. I'd have got that damn 24 that they had, so I'd have had a 12 and I'd have got that 24 for trading back. And I would have went in there and I'd have picked Dallas Turner to get the premier edge rusher back, and then I could have got you Xavier Legette, or I could have got another receiver. So I would have got a receiver. I don't know who it would have been over there
What?
at
I can't believe
24, 23.
I can't
No,
believe that
I'm
just
not
came out
saying
your
I'd have got.
goddamn mouth.
I didn't say I would have got Legette. I said I
I
would have
know that.
got a receiver. I said
I'm
would have
just
got
shocked that
Legette,
you even
or we
said
could
that
have
you
got a
would have got
receiver.
a receiver. You mean to tell me
Well,
and got that Jackson Powers was
but
on the
see,
board? You would have got receiver?
think about this. Think about this though, D'Angelo. We still would have had 33 there, buddy. So that's when I'd have got my center.
No, I don't believe that. Go. I don't believe it. You would have took Jackson Powers at that first pick. I don't believe you would have waited. No, hell no. Not the way you done talk
No,
about center
well, see,
picking.
that'd put me up there at 12, and that mean I could have got
But
a
what
premier
he's
edge rusher.
saying,
That's a premier position.
what he's saying though, let's just say he did take Jackson Powers at what do you say, 24 go? Hell, you could have 33. You would have been able to
24,
get Legette.
23. Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah,
would have been able to
24,
still get Legette.
24, 23. What would have been? That was their second
Yeah.
pick in the first round.
Second round, you could double back and get Legette or Mitchell or whoever down there receiver that you wanted. Oh, that's logical.
Yeah. I'm not. It's logical, but I don't see the way Goat has been so furious about us not drafting center. I don't think Goat would. If he'd have really been in that position, I don't think no way in hell Goat would have passed up a center.
Oh yeah,
Well,
he
the
put
biggest
some
thing
sprinkles
about it,
on this
though,
shit for sure.
the biggest thing about it though, if my GM wouldn't have asked up the deal, you understand what I'm saying? I would have had 3 picks in the top 33. Is what I'm trying to tell you. But your GM shit the bed on the deal. So you got what you got. And this hard knocks is gonna make him, huh?
I was just gonna say, I'm gonna give Dan Morgan a pass this first year.
Man, I'm tired.
wet the bed.
I'm tired of giving out passes. I'm tired of giving out passes. I ain't got no more damn passes to give. I ain't got no more passes to give, man. I'm tired of writing passes.
Look, everybody want to give him a pass like he wasn't here or he wasn't already
Yeah,
just doing a goddamn job. Come on, man.
yeah, I'm tired of writing passes, man. I'm tired of writing passes, man. I ain't got no more passes. Like locker room pass, the motherfucking hall pass. I'm tired of writing passes. You ask to piss in your clothes if you're in my class, cause you ain't going to the bathroom. I ain't got no more pass. I ain't got no more passes.
Well, I still got a couple. In my goddamn goddamn pocket. So I'm gonna give him. I ain't got many more, but I'm gonna give him a pass. I'm gonna give him a pass. I got about 2 more in my pocket, and I'm gonna give him one.
Y'all know Dan Morgan done drafted motherfuckers in them other drafts, man. Stop the shit, man. Y'all do that shit, man.
Yeah, he drafted the motherfucker. He had a hand in it.
Come on, man.
I showed the video. Yeah, this is a great draft group that we got. I think that we really got some really good stars. And
Yeah.
I believe that
Yeah.
they're going to be the future of this team. Just to get cut the next year. Oh, okay.
Yeah. How do you say? Didn't you guys play football? Knowing good
He looked
goddamn well,
over the
neither
rule
one
in
of them motherfuckers
FIDRA
didn't play no football.
and
Yeah.
literally said, yeah, didn't you guys play football? Come on, man.
I beg
Y'all
you.
don't remember that, do you? You don't remember that, do you, MDJ? You don't remember that? Give him a pass. Go ahead, give him.
I didn't say give him a pass. I ain't giving him no pass. But the shit that you failing to realize, if Jonathan Brooks come out here and run for 2,200 yards, everything you saying gonna be pure T bullshit. I mean, you gotta judge the draft on the players he took. You gotta at least see what the fuck they do, man. Can Legette go out here and run some fucking routes for you? Say he can't run the motherfucker. Can he play a few games for you? Say he can't fucking play. You don't even know. You ain't seen the nigga in the NFL like you just told me 10 minutes ago. You ain't even seen the nigga.
Say he struggles in running routes. Who the fuck is you to tell us he don't?
Did DK Metcalf his
The,
rookie
the
goddamn
scouts, the scouts, the scouts said Tom Brady was a 6th-round pick.
right,
Didn't the scouts say that shit?
7th round,
right.
jackass. 7th
They
round.
said Brock Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant. Ain't that what
Tom
they
Brady,
said?
Tom Brady was taken in the 6th round, jackass. So shut the fuck
Brock
up,
Purdy
dude.
was the
Here we
last
go.
pick took. Goddamn it, and look at him now.
Okay, look, okay. Tell me something. Give me another 6th round pick. Give me another 6th round pick, D'Angelo, that's gonna have the career that Tom Brady had. Since you picking out outliers now, since you picking out unicorns, give me another 6th round pick that's done that. Like that happen
I
every
mean,
day.
hell, it might not be a first round pick to do what Tom Brady did. What we talking
No,
about?
no, no, no. MDJ talking
No,
like this shit is you can find them on trees around
you
here
can do it.
with it
Yeah,
black
yeah.
That's
That's what I
ass.
just
told
no.
you.
That's
Yeah.
just you. That's just you being an
One
asshole
motherfucker in 20
because
something
you can't
years.
fucking articulate your point, so you want to be a jackass, nigga.
Oh,
Since
okay.
the scouting report is fucking,
Okay.
the scouting report told you
All of
Tyreek
a
Hill a
sudden.
4th-round pick, but he
All
ain't no 4th
now I
round
tell
receiver,
you
is
what the
he?
scouting
Right.
report say, and
Yeah,
you
you over
tell
there
me
reading that
the
shit
words
like
from
it's
an
the
NFL
fucking Bible or
scout.
some shit to
The
live
word
by,
from an
man. That
NFL
shit ain't
scout is
nothing, man.
wrong, and what
That
you
shit
say about the
ain't nothing.
motherfucker running routes is gonna be law. Okay. Yeah. Good luck with
That
that.
shit ain't nothing, man. At least let
The,
the
the, NFL,
motherfucker go play, man.
the NFL told you goddamn Arian Foster wasn't even draft worthy.
But you out here reading a damn scouting report like that's what the
Okay.
fuck it is, cause they say
Okay, so
shit.
we
Get the
don't
hell out
judge
of here.
players on scouting reports no more. We don't draft players based off of what they do on the field
What
and
what
shit like
what the
that.
fuck the
Okay,
scouting report
that's
say
what we
about
do
that
now.
goddamn DJ Johnson you like so much last year? What the scouting report say with that nigga? You threw that shit out the window then, didn't you? You slid that bitch back in the drawer it was in, didn't you?
He say he can
You
make a
ain't think about
tackle, unlike this receiver that you say that can't run a fucking route with his dumb
So
ass.
it. Yeah,
so can
now you
His
mad,
dumb
nigga.
ass and your
Now
dumb ass
you mad.
sitting right by him.
Now
The,
can,
the,
you
the, the,
mad.
the scout
The
report
two dumb brothers.
told you
Now
CJ
you mad.
Stroud CJ Stroud was a goddamn dummy. Look
so
at him
so
now.
can I play a game with you
What
real
team
quick,
he on?
D'Angelo?
Is he on the
Go ahead.
Panthers?
Go ahead, Pop.
I want you to guess the player. Guess the
Uh-huh.
player. Elite player after the catch, eats up yards with powerful quick moves. First is above average, can run past coverage, and is strong enough to swat away press coverage. Powerful, thick body. Pause. Reliable hands in traffic with few drops outside of deep routes. That's the positives. The negatives are quicker than fast. Routes can be lazy with round corners and poor timing. Limited catch radius. Might be limited to slot. That's it. That's it. That's what I got. Who do you think I'm talking about? That was a Carolina Panthers.
Steve Smith.
DJ Moore.
Oh, DJ. Okay.
And I've specifically heard you say that Xavier Leggett, you start seeing him round out his routes from what you've been seeing. That at first he wasn't doing that. Well,
No, I
in
did.
DJ
I
Moore,
said first. No, I said at first
he was
he
rounding
was
out his
rounding out his.
right,
Now he's
and that
not
was
doing it.
not see. So that tells me you do pay attention because that was one of DJ Moore's negatives. He was rounding out his routes, and if you're
Yeah, he
saying
was.
Xavier
Now that
Leggett
I
is
think
getting
about it, he
better.
damn sure. Yeah, right.
So
Go ahead.
that means that if we gave DJ Moore enough, time to be our star wide receiver, why we can't give us able to get the same thing? Because I mean, hey, you got a bigger guy, faster guy, a bigger catch radius, and they both struggle out at running routes. They got better over time. I'm just saying, like, just don't.
God damn, Pop, you a goddamn genius,
Mm-hmm.
Pop. Pop, you a
Just
goddamn
saying,
genius.
guy. Let's not shit on the boy. You know what I'm saying? The South Carolina native. You know what I'm saying? Give him a shot. I mean, he
So
has.
we took a first round project, is what you telling me.
So what I'm telling you is nobody's a finished product, even though you came out the first round. Nobody's a
Right.
finished product.
That's what I was saying.
Exactly. Not a finished product. Exactly. Perfect.
Every draft prospect comes out with weaknesses. Every one
But
of them.
hold on. But y'all, so
Okay.
y'all, but
Y'all,
y'all, but
So
y'all,
first
hold on,
round,
y'all,
hold on,
first
y'all,
hold
yeah,
on,
round,
hold
yeah,
on,
where
yeah,
you
yeah,
take
yeah.
a
hold
where
on,
you
hold
take a
on, Goat,
player
hold
Yeah.
on,
now
Goat,
don't matter no
hold
damn
on,
more.
hold on, Goat,
That's
hold
where
on,
we
Goat,
at with this
hold on,
shit
hold
now.
on, Goat, hold on,
By
Goat,
y'all dumbass
Hold on,
logic.
read the
Goat.
money. I got to
Okay.
Man,
read the
it's
money.
dumbass
I got
logic.
to
It's
read
Yeah, you
the
dumbass logic,
fucking
money.
bro.
right. It is.
The
It's
real.
proven logic. He just
Hold
read
on,
it to
read
you,
the
bro.
That
money.
stupid ass shit you just said out your
Hold
goddamn
on,
mouth. That dumb ass shit.
hold on. I'm gonna read the money. Let's read the
Man, we gonna get
money.
to his
The real
$2, man. Hold
HHT
on, man. Q, you a jackass. Now get to
said,
the
"Oh,
$2.
don't disrespect that man. $2, man." The real HHNT says scouting reports say Bryce Young was a processor. Laughing out loud. Thank you,
Right,
real
right.
HHNT, for that $2
He's
super sticker, man. We appreciate
that's 100%.
Hey, you know
That's
what?
100% right.
I'm
Hey,
You
glad you
can't, you
said
can't,
that, man, because
you got to take them scouting reports with a grain of salt. Go ahead,
right.
MC. Let me.
I'm
Don't hold
glad
it
he
near and
said
dear
that.
to your
All
heart.
right, none of that
I'm glad
matters
he said
anymore.
that.
No
I'm glad he
scouting
said that.
reports don't mean a fuck. So that means next year, when it's time
I'm
for
not
y'all to
saying.
talk about play,
I'm
no, no,
not
no,
saying.
no, 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 no. I done let you talk. You shut the fuck up. When the scouting reports come out, and it's time to
Oh,
evaluate these players, I don't want to hear shit. Don't y'all mention shit to me about a fucking
yeah,
player
yeah,
and what he good at and what
yeah.
he ain't good at. I don't want to hear it.
I'm
I'm
not.
with Q.
I'm not
I'm
saying.
with Q.
Hold on.
We just
Let
gonna
me say
put
this,
them.
Joe.
We gonna
I'm
put
not
the niggas
saying.
on the dartboard. We gonna put them on the damn dartboard, and we gonna throw
I'm not.
darts
I'm not
at
saying.
prospect.
I'm
That's
not
what we
Just
saying.
pick
no.
a
I'm not
We
saying.
motherfucker.
read them
That's what y'all say.
I'm
Just
not.
scouting
pick a
report.
motherfucker.
We
Scouting
read them
reports don't matter.
report.
Hold on. I'm not
See?
saying.
You want
I'm
jackass?
not
Just
saying.
pick a pick.
Jackass here now.
I'm not saying totally disregard the scout reports, but at the same time, you got to use your eyeballs too. What is your eyeballs telling you? Yeah, what is your eyeballs telling you? I'm not telling you to totally throw out the damn scout report because they do have some validity to them. But still, you got to goddamn be able to judge talent with your eyeballs at the end of the day. What is your eyeballs telling you? My eyeballs told me Bryce Young wasn't a goddamn quick processor in Alabama. I didn't know. I was always wondering where the fuck that came from because he wasn't a quick process. He was an improviser. Now, if you told me he liked to goddamn improvise and throw off script, then that's absolutely right. But quick processing, fuck no. So you can't go with everything on them scout reports.
Hey, look,
All I'm gonna
D'Angelo.
say is week to week, when it's time to come out here and Xavier Leggett don't have 100 fucking yards, I'm coming for your ass and MDJ dumbass because y'all told me this motherfucker gonna be good. So every week I'm gonna be waiting on this summer bitch to put up numbers, and I don't want to hear shit.
Well, at the end of the day, you got to have somebody to give him the ball. So if that somebody can give him the ball,
No, 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 no.
expect.
I don't want to hear that. No, no,
I mean,
no.
No, no.
No,
that's
no,
just the
no,
truth.
no more
No,
excuses.
no, don't worry
No
about
more
it. Don't worry
excuses.
about it. D'Angelo.
No more
D'Angelo.
excuses.
But,
No
no,
more goddamn
let me
excuses.
yeah, the scouting
I'm
report.
gonna embarrass the
According to the
shit out of
scouting
this nigga
report,
here.
according to the scouting report, we took
Okay.
the right quarterback. So fuck it. According to your Bible, the scouting report, we
right,
took the right quarterback.
Yeah, yeah,
right,
yeah, yeah. Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
right,
You
right,
got the
MDJ.
processor. You got the guy that can
No,
put the ball down
no,
the field.
no. You can't have
You
your
got the
cake and eat it
smartest
too.
quarterback
You
we
can't
ever
have your cake
seen.
and eat it too.
You damn right we
No, no,
do.
no,
You
no.
damn right. Yeah, because
That's what the scouting
according to
report say.
you, according to your ass, your dumb
I
ass.
didn't say that about Bryce Young because I didn't want the
But
motherfucker.
no, man, because the
What
scouting
what
report
the
don't
scout
matter
report
except for
say?
when you need the bitch. That's
Right.
the
I
problem.
What the
had
scout
my
report
That's the
say?
preference.
problem.
My
That's the
preference
problem.
was AR-15. That was my preference. Your preference was CJ Stroud. We both had our preferences. None of us wanted this bitch right here.
Yeah, well, you weren't looking at the scouting report then. Now you want to look at the motherfucker. Because if you read the scouting report, you'd want a Bryce Young, right?
Right.
You a
Right.
dumbass nigga. I
No,
Man,
literally
no.
just
look
said
at
I
you
didn't
mad,
want
nigga.
this
When a nigga
motherfucker.
can't
No, no,
articulate
no,
himself,
you
he
wasn't.
go to
No, you
that
wasn't.
dumb shit.
No, you
He
wasn't.
can't
He
say
go.
shit.
I
No,
literally
no.
just
Fuck,
told
He
this
go.
come into
dumbass
class.
Hey.
nigga what
He
I
He
come
go.
into
just
fucking
said.
He
class.
go the little
I,
league
And
I
straight.
said
yo,
you was
you
gonna
don't
be better.
listen. That's your
No,
fucking problem.
hell
You
no.
don't listen.
Man, what? Hey,
You
man,
I
look,
can't say
man.
that,
literally
You
just
talking
broke
MDG.
it
about
down to
your
your
foot
dumb
on your
ass.
fucking neck. It's on your neck,
That's
man.
all
Shut
you
up.
got to do is listen.
Shut the hell up.
Get the wax out your black ass ears and listen.
Man, I know you can't see. Cause you don't see that jackass in the mirror. You can't fucking see. I don't even know how you reading that
I wonder
dumbass
what you
scouting
see in
report
your
you
mirror.
read, nigga.
I wonder what you see in your mirror. A
Hey,
can
nigga,
of bleach
don't
that you
worry
need to
about
shut the fuck up and drink.
it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, nigga. Don't worry about it.
It's a dumb ass.
Look at you. Now who mad, nigga? Wham, wham, nigga, you the baby.
He ain't tell you nothing but the
Look,
truth, Q. Whether you like it or
you
not.
can't say that though. You
I
can't say that
appreciate
though,
you. Amen,
MDJ,
brother.
because
Amen.
I would not have picked Bryce Young because his physical measurements in that scouting report would have kept me from picking him.
I can understand that
off
though. I
the
mean,
rip.
and I agree. I agree, and that's why I'm not even talking about BY9. I don't want to talk about him, but I can't sit here and sit here and say that the measurements that Xavier Legette got, the speed that he got, the breakaway tackles that he possesses, that he cannot get better. Because if that's the case, he almost has some similar things to the DJ
DJ Moore.
Moore.
Right, he
So
does. Right, and that
it
was a good. That was a great example, Pop. Just to interject, that was a great example. I didn't even think about that, but that was a fucking beautiful good example because DJ Moore was a terrible route runner coming out of Maryland too.
All
and he was
right.
all
Well,
that he
according
was
to
he
y'all
was
niggas,
he
he gonna
was
be
he was all
DJ
that.
Moore. He gonna replace him. Well, okay,
No,
I get the
this is
notion.
this is the thing too that you got to take into consideration too. When you think about Xavier Legette and DJ Moore and they year, or at least let's say they last year in college, right? You know that Maryland DJ Moore was the only star
He was the
talent,
only.
right? You know
Yeah, he was the only
and so
person.
was Xavier Legette. If Xavier Legette weren't doing shit, South Carolina wasn't doing nothing. So that just tells you that they didn't even falter when the team depended on them to do something with the ball. That is an excellent trait to have on this team because we need somebody like that. Somebody who's not going to waver in front of competition. We need a
Right.
dog like that. So I mean, I don't. I mean, I'm not saying that. I mean, if you don't like him, that's fine. If you do like him, that's fine. But I'm not willing to throw in the towel on the guy already, who might be bigger, faster, stronger. So far, what we see than a DJ Moore, and could be just as good as a DJ Moore
Oh,
if he.
he's absolutely bigger, faster, and stronger than goddamn DJ Moore. That ain't even a goddamn question already.
So I mean, I think the upside is there.
Well, we appreciate that King JP for that $5 super sticker. He said you can expect 100 yards a game for Excel when he's probably the third wide receiver option at best, behind Johnson, Thielen. Come on now, Q, LOL, laughing out
Right.
loud.
I don't necessarily believe he's gonna be the third. I think he's gonna play the outside opposite of Deontay Johnson. I think Thielen gonna be in the slot. So I think they're gonna come end of the
I agree.
season. I think they're gonna phase Adam Thielen. I think he's gonna fall to the wayside. He may start the season getting more looks than Xavier Legette but by the middle of the season, I think you'll see Xavier Legette start to take those charges away from Thielen.
I mean, if that happens, that's a step in the right direction. Because if you take
Right.
a guy that high, that's what that's what you would want. As the season go
Yeah.
on, he steps into the role sooner than later. So
Right.
hopefully,
Yeah, and you know what also
Okay,
made me happy since we talking about. I'm so glad to see that man on that treadmill going crazy, acting like he was getting chased by the police. Hey, hamstring like it's back intact, baby.
Yeah,
Throw
yeah,
your
yeah.
X's up. Throw your
That's what
X's
I
up.
took. That's what I took from it. Okay, I said, okay, his hamstring ain't shit wrong with his hamstring. God
Yeah,
damn it, you
shout
ain't
out.
running like that, boy. If something wrong with your hamstring,
You ain't run like that. Shout out to the organization for letting him get himself together, heal, because he had a little bad practice one time. Instead of them trying to
what
force him out there, they said, "Hey, we're gonna give you some time, heal up, and look at him. He off to the
well, that
races."
tells you, but that also tells you Canales won't lie. Canales said if it was the regular season, he would be playing. They just was just being cautious. Said he was fine because they just was being cautious. If it was during the season, he would be playing.
okay. What do y'all make of Stephon Gilmore working out in Charlotte today?
I just seen a report that's saying the Dolphins interested in signing him. I don't know how true that was, but I seen a report yesterday or earlier today about him, the Dolphins being interested in signing him. So I don't take too much into it. Hell, he got them living, I mean, well, not live, but he's from fucking Rock Hill. So I mean, shit. I mean,
I don't want him, but that's just me.
I don't. I'm not. Yeah, me neither. I'm not. Whole strong on bringing him in. I don't think we should bring him in.
Yeah, I don't think he's the player he used to be. And I said we had an argument about it. I said I did not want him, but the truth is, man, I can't be mad at anybody they bring in at cornerback because you need it. You need depth at that position. So if that's the route that they choose to go, I mean, I can't say it's a bad move, but at this point in his career,
I think
I don't
I
believe
think
in him, but you need him.
I don't think it would be a bad move for just for veteran leadership in the DB room. But at the same time, I mean, we got young guys that we need to see what they got. So if you bring in a Stephon Gilmore, that's going to take reps away from the younger guys. I mean, we've already heard that they high on DiCaprio Boodle. They really
I
like
agree.
DiCaprio. So so why not? Why bring him in if he's gonna take reps away from the younger guys? Hell, we don't know. We got a Dane Jackson. Dane Jackson could actually become a reliable number two corner. We don't know.
Yeah, that's the question that I think we all gonna be asking. We don't know this and we don't know that. I like I told y'all before when we talked. I believe more in our safety room than that corner room. Um, I, I, but everything else, I definitely question. I definitely question it.
It's an important position, man, because you got to look at the way the team is currently constructed, man. You're not gonna get a lot of pressure on the damn quarterback. So
That's
having a
true.
guy on the outside who can cover for a while, that shit gonna be important, man.
That's
So
true.
it's gonna be very important.
That's true.
Like I
That's
said,
true.
I'm not mad at it. At this point in his career, he's a shell of himself. That don't mean he still ain't productive. I just, I didn't want him. I would have hoped in a perfect world we'd have spent a higher draft pick on a corner or went and got somebody, while we could. But
Right. I just hope the DBs better be sneaking Snicker bars out there on the game field on Sundays because they're gonna be covering for a while because we ain't gonna have no damn pass rush. They better be
Man,
ready. Got them be covering 5 6 seconds every goddamn play.
I mean,
at this point, they
we
gonna
did
be
get
on the house.
we did get another corner, but I mean, he's a smaller corner. So,
Yeah, they drafted a guy. I
Shaw
mean,
Smith, Shaw Smith Wade.
yeah, yeah.
And I mean the reports with the OTAs that they really like him, saying that hell he got a chance to play.
Well,
He might be your new Captain Muddling.
Yeah.
listen to this shit here, Captain fucking Muddling. Our hopes is coming to a nigga being Captain Muddling, a goddamn receiver that every time. I'm not going here with this stupid ass shit, man.
Captain Mullen, you
Anyway,
heard it. You heard it.
finish,
You
finish,
heard it here
finish your
first,
thought.
folks.
Finish your thought.
Yeah, go ahead.
the shit, the shit people say around here is just it's some of the stupidest shit I
I
ever
made
heard.
a funny, Q. I made a funny. Come on now. It was just a joke.
Kitty
You
say
heard it here first.
Reese's got more protein. Well, hell, Snickers, Reese's, it don't fucking matter. It don't matter either one. They better have some. They better have some type of goddamn energy boost. 'Cause they gonna
but
need it.
shit, but shit, go. You pose a question. Do you want Stephon Gilmore? What are you making him working out, bro? What you thinking? How you feel about it?
Well, no, you know how they gonna make a big deal of it. He worked out. He worked out today in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? Rumors been circulating. You know what I'm saying? Gilmore. As soon as we got Clowney, he been talking the whole damn time, running his mouth. I've been talking to him. Bro, I need some South Carolina connection and all that old bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, we need to get younger, faster, stronger build through the draft. That's all I say. That's what
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying. That's what I'm gonna keep saying. That's what I'm always say.
Ain't shit you said that wrong, brother. Hey, look, and to be honest with you, in the perfect world, that's what we would have done. But the situation we in, you out there looking, and at this point in training camp and before the season, it's not a lot out there. I mean, he's not a bad option, but damn, I mean, this is something that should have already been addressed. Especially when you have a
Yeah, if you
cornerback
don't back
that
yourself
have
up,
an injury history.
I
yeah,
think
if
they
you
Well,
don't
still
well,
back
waiting for.
yourself up against a wall like this, hey, it is what it is, there, brother. You know what I'm saying?
no,
You hear hell on the 8th in like a month and some change. We getting ready to do our first motherfucking preseason game. We're going to the preseason. 2 to 3 weeks after that, we getting ready to play football. Why
Yeah.
the fuck is you talking about another school on the opposite side of JC now? When you done had free agency, the draft, and every damn thing else. Come on, bro.
Well, even if we bring in Gilmore's a vet. He don't need to be here for no damn OTA. What the fuck he need to be here for?
To be honest with you,
Well,
these cats do that
I'm
on
not
purpose
saying
to
that
skip
though.
the shit.
What
They
I'm
do it on
saying,
purpose.
yeah.
Huh?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he need. I fully understand what you're saying, D'Angelo, and you're right. You're absolutely right. But what I'm saying is, you get ready to go out there at the ninth hour. You knew this shit last year. You knew this shit the year we was buying for a playoff berth, and we was down our starting two corners. Right? We
Yeah,
should have. We never
yeah.
addressed it in the last 2 years.
Well, they did address it. They got damn
Now here it
signed
is.
Dane Jackson. They
Oh
signed
my
Dane
God.
Jackson, and they drafted Shaw Smith Wade. So they did address it. Might not be who you wanted, but goddamn it, that's who they wanted.
No.
Dane
So
Right
Jackson
or
and
wrong.
Shaw Smith Wade.
Q,
Right or wrong.
would you want Gilly?
No, do you want the motherfucker? Stop asking me shit you know you want. Go. Do you want the motherfucker? Fuck you asking me for?
I already answered it, ass.
Fuck you asking me for?
we got South Smith Wade.
Yeah,
I already answered
I
it.
can
We
answer
got
for him.
South
He
Smith
wanted
Wade.
him. Q wanted him.
Yeah, Q on
Yeah,
Q.
we got
Q
Shaw
still
Smith
call him
Wade.
Gilly Lock like he's somebody out there, motherfucker.
Yeah, Q wanted.
That's
You're
an
right.
ignorant
Q
bastard
wanted him.
right there. I ain't even gonna
Hey,
answer
go,
that shit.
go, hey, go. I'm gonna be real with you, go. What do we say when the players come home, man? What they come home to do, man? They come home to get paid
Retire.
and
They come
relax.
home.
Relax.
They come home to
You
get.
know what I'm
You
saying?
goddamn right. You goddamn right.
Just relax.
At the
Like,
end of the mother, although I go to the end of the road, I never let wherever how the damn
And,
song go.
and,
They at
and
the end
y'all
of the
know if
motherfucking
Gilly,
road, they come home.
and you know if Gilly sound here, goddamn it, Gilly already know, goddamn it, here. If Gilly comes here, he only come here for the money, cause he know damn well we
you
ain't
know
finna
he ain't
win
gonna
shit.
win shit. Right. Hey,
So
look, boy, him
if
and
we
him and
do
Clowney
get
want to
Gilly,
just
Gilly
relive.
coming here for the money. And for the money, it'd be close to the house. That's why Gilly, if he did come here, that's why he would come here. Cause it
Hey,
ain't to
look,
win a goddamn thing.
Damn right. To
when
go
you
home
when you
every
when
day
you
after
hang out with
practice.
your old
Go
homeboys, you
home
don't do
every day
none of
after
the shit
practice.
you used to do, man. They ain't gonna be none of the players they used to be, man. They come over here to die. That's it. Die and go home. Sit down, relax.
This is where we at now. We okay with this shit right here. You hear this? Do you hear this? This is where we at now.
I think we said the opposite. We didn't say we was okay with it. I mean, we it's the opposite of okay. We don't want that nigga. Clearly.
I think though, what I think Dan Morgan is doing, we got first dibs in the waiver wire. So I think they just waiting for the waiver wire to hit, and it's gonna be somebody of value to hit that waiver wire. You already know, once
So
they have those
you
cut,
waiting on
it's gonna
trash to come by to add them to the roster.
it's not always trash on the
This is what we get down to. Now y'all just
but
saying all kind of shit
But
now.
Q,
what I'm saying.
what do you want, man? You just up here grumpy talking
Don't
shit.
you ask me shit, motherfucker.
Well, quit ad-libbing saying shit, man. You shitting on everything. What do you want, man? He asked you too. What the fuck do you want?
But at a point, MDJ, he right. You don't see what he's saying though, MDJ. We waiting on the waiver wire.
No, they okay
What
with
else you
that.
gonna wait
This
on?
nigga just say you can get somebody of value off the waiver wire.
You can.
Okay, then let him go
And we
for a
know
fucking
But how can
reason.
you
we
do
know
at this point? What
we
else
know
can
As a
you
every
do?
year,
starter, as a starter in
every
a
year
premium position.
every year somebody gets cut that you was like, damn, they let him go. It happens every year. Every year, multiple players get cut off a team that
Well,
you didn't
let's
see
just build a
get cut.
team off the waiver wire then. Let's just build a whole
Oh
goddamn
fuck it.
team off of that then.
And it wasn't
Fuck it.
because
A
they
practice
couldn't play
squad,
no
nigga.
more.
Practice squad,
No,
nigga.
Bunch of
they got
practice squad warriors.
sometimes that's not always the case. Sometimes it's a numbers game, or they don't want to pay that motherfucker the money, and they got a rookie that's just as good, or they had depth, so they're able to get rid of a good piece that's costing them too much. It happens all the time.
We just go sign the
What's up,
nigga and give him
fellas?
some tube socks.
No, I don't give them no two sides.
Hold
Hell
up,
no.
y'all. It's Omar Tillman.
What's going on,
What's
fellas?
up,
How you
What
boss
you
doing
got
man?
today,
going,
Mister
man?
Tillman?
It's going good,
Omar,
bro. How you doing, man? What's good,
Got your
MBJ?
vest on, Omar.
I
You got your
can't
vest.
call it.
Suit
Well,
up.
hopefully you
What
got
You
more
suited
sense
up.
than
what
MBJ.
What
You
happened with
suited
you?
up. You suited
what's
up,
on your
man.
mind?
Now, I just had a question. I just hopped in, so I don't know what the topic is, but I had a question that I was thinking about the other day. And I know I wanted to get you guys' opinion on it. 'Cause I came in when y'all was talking about Gilmore, so I assume y'all had kind of branched over to the defense. And here's my thing. How much do you want us to invest in this 3-4 if we think Evero may be out of the door within the next year or two? And now you bringing up another defensive coordinator, and let's just say he's 4-3. So now we have to go change our whole personnel back to a 4-3. So I wanted
I
to
don't
get
think
your thoughts on like
I
what
don't
you
think they'll
guys
do
think
that,
about that.
Omar. Omar, I
Yeah.
don't think they'll do that. I think they'll bring somebody. They'll just promote somebody that's already here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I don't see Evero taking everybody. If he was to get a defensive, I mean a head coaching job, he's not going to take everybody with him. And so somebody is going to want to move up and be the
I,
defensive coordinator. So
and I think
it'll
that
be
guy is, I
somebody
don't
that's
know,
already here.
Cooley that he just got promoted to defensive pass
Oh
game
yeah, him.
coordinator. So
And that's what I said before. I said that a few months ago when that happened. I think Cooley is the next in line to be the defensive
yeah,
coordinator.
if
You're
everything,
absolutely
if
right.
that makes
Yep.
sense. I was just thinking, like, 'cause
Yeah.
I like liberal defense, but I don't like how he blitzes. I don't like that he plays his corners off so much. Like, I wish we played more man. And I don't know if that's because of the personnel we got, but with us not having any corners this year, I don't like us playing off. Every time we play off, I just think about Tyreek Hill blowing by Dante Jackson and scoring a touchdown while that man was still sliding into the end zone because he did a
Well,
front flip.
Tyreek Hill gonna run by you if you're in man zone. It don't damn matter with Tyreek Hill. He gonna run by you regardless.
It's the fact that he was single covered
Yeah,
too. There was no safety
I
net.
know. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Well, here's the thing. I like the. A lot of fans don't like the 3-4. I actually like the 3-4. The thing about the 3-4 is you got to have the pieces to run it. You know, if you got the pieces to run a 3-4, 3-4 is a hellified defense. Some of the best defenses that ever existed came out of the 3-4.
And
So
I don't think we have
I
the
love the 3-4.
personnel because I think of when I think of
We
the
don't
three
have the
four.
personnel for the 4-3 either.
I think the 4-3 was our best. That was our better defense though. Because the 3-4, you need thick outside linebackers. You need the James Harrisons, the Woodleys. Like you need
No,
big
you don't.
outside linebackers.
Not anymore. You thinking
Yeah.
about the early 2000s. You don't need.
Be-
If you
Because
look
think
at a
about
lot
it.
of the 3-4-2, you don't. They don't have those types of edge rushers anymore. Not those James Harrison.
I,
You don't need that in 3-4
I think to stop the run,
this
you
day and
do.
age.
I think to stop the
Well,
run, you do.
you
If
can
I
you
was to make a
well
bold
you need.
prediction,
Go ahead.
I think Evero gonna resign back to Charlotte. I mean Carolina Panthers.
What makes you say that?
I think because how they handicapped him that he's not gonna get another job anywhere else as a head coach. As a defensive coordinator, yes, but as a head coach, I don't think so.
I
They're
don't
not
think. I
gonna
don't
let
think
him
he'll.
leave
I
for
don't
another
think
D
he.
coordinator. Yeah, he can't leave for a D.
Yeah, yeah.
If he's under contract, he can't leave. They can block all requests. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
they
I know
did
that,
this
but
year.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I think he would go get interviews for a head coach, but I don't think he's gonna get one. I think he'll re-sign another 3-year contract with the Carolina Panthers.
This is last contract year, right? Or am I wrong? If you know
I
I don't
how
know
thought it
if
was
he
much.
a
got.
three
I
year.
don't know
I
if he
thought it was
got
a
three
He
or
3 year.
got
4 years. Yeah.
he got a 3-year contract.
So
Yeah,
he
that's
got
what I
one
Okay.
more
thought. I thought
year.
it was
He
a
Okay.
got
3 year
one more
deal.
year.
Okay.
I guess it depends on the teams. It depends on the team's success. If we win 5 to 7 games, maybe a team take him. But if I think we under 4, then I think, like Pop said, he'll probably just stay where he at, or
Yeah, I
because
don't
he
see.
really ain't gonna have no choice.
I don't see him. I really don't see him getting a head coaching job this year, and not because he can't coach, just for the simple fact he's still going to have to. He's going to have to be. That defense is going to have to overachieve
Yeah,
to
it's
be
gonna have to be a top
spectacular.
5 defense for sure. If
Yes.
we have a
Yeah.
top 5 defense, he'll probably gone. But if we middle of the
Yeah.
pack
Yeah.
like we was last
Yeah.
year, I
Nah,
agree.
he won't. Yeah, he won't get a job. That defense is gonna have to overachieve for him to get a job. If it overachieves, you best believe he's gonna get a job because people gonna look and say, "Damn, he did this with this hodgepodge of damn talent." So yeah. But I don't see that happening. But if it was to happen, yeah, I could see him getting a head coach job. So I don't think it's gonna happen. So I think he'll be here again next year. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to get the pieces to be able to really show what he can do.
Yeah, and like I said, I think we still got a lot of holes on defense. We still need to find a linebacker of the future. I think we need to be looking at corners. You definitely got to get another edge rusher. So it's like, bro, I think we still got a bunch of holes. And as Panthers fans, we only worried about the offense, but I think we still got some long term holes on the defensive side too. Like me and Goda said, bro. When I look at the team building aspect, I'm trying to look past just this 1 year. That's how true general managers think. You build a team the 3 to 5 year increments is how you truly build a team. And so I think we still got a bunch of holes that we got to figure out what the hell to do. And I feel like the reason we can't address those holes is because we don't know where we are as a team. I don't think I feel like they think we are competitive enough to win maybe 7 games, sneak into a wild card spot. But truthfully, I think we're trash.
Yeah, 7 games ain't gonna get us no wild card.
Yeah, yeah.
7 games
Not
ain't gonna
this
cut
year.
it.
In
Seven
Not
games
a
not
ain't
this
if
year.
not
the
this
in a
year.
week, maybe
Not this
yeah.
year.
Like I said,
Not
seven
not
and
not
nine,
with Atlanta.
7 and
Not with
9.
Atlanta. Not with Atlanta. Atlanta gonna win 10 games this
Seven
year. I
games
ain't gonna
can't
say.
get you in there last year, so you can't go
Yeah,
7 games this year.
Yeah.
Atlanta
Yeah.
gonna win
Yeah,
10 games
just
this year. I can promise you that. As much as I don't like them, they gonna win 10 games this year.
Atlanta
Yeah. The
always
days of
sort of
that
win
7, 8
just
games just sneaking in and shit. That's over with. Cause you
Yeah.
got Seattle, you got the Rams, and you got San Francisco. You got 3 teams out west.
Well,
You got about
they
three
ain't got
teams
nothing to
in the
do
damn
with it though,
East.
go. That ain't
but
got nothing
yeah,
to
No,
do
he
with
it's
said a
us.
wild card.
yeah. I
Because
said wild card.
yes, a
Oh, wild
wild
card.
card.
Oh,
He said a wild
I
card.
thought you talking
Oh,
about. I thought
Yeah.
you talking about.
we ain't winning no
And
division.
then
No, and I don't think we
now
winning the wild
in
card.
the season,
Please don't put me on
yeah,
record.
and in the Midwest, in Midwest over there where Detroit and all them is, all them
Yeah,
teams done
Detroit.
got good now. When that division used to be garbage.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So the days of sneaking in with about 8 games or
So
Yeah.
something like that, that's over.
so
That's over.
the worst
I
two
hope
divisions
so.
in the NFC are the NFC East and NFC South. With those are the worst two.
No, I think the
The
East
NFC
is
East
better than
ain't.
the East
The
is
NFC
way
East
better than
ain't
us.
bad.
Hell yeah.
No, I said that's why I
Yeah,
said the
yeah,
worst
yeah. They
two.
did got
There's
better.
only four. That's it. We the worst. I said
No,
the worst two.
no. The NFC ain't even in the bottom two because you got with Dallas and Philly. You can't put them in the damn in
No,
the bottom with us.
they
You know what
got
I'm
two
saying?
official teams. Yeah, they got two official
Yeah.
teams.
But
They
so
got
does
two out
the
of four. So
so does the
half of that.
NFC North. Like you
The-
said, the NFC West, the NFC North. They got a this is hard. It's a bunch of solid teams. That's
Yeah,
what I said. And our schedule is not easy, man. It come to you hope your schedule get easier towards the end of the season. Our schedule picks up.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
stretch where
I
you
schedule.
play like Kansas City,
Yeah,
Dallas, and Philly in what 3 of those teams in 5 weeks.
yeah. We got a gauntlet for about five,
exactly,
6 weeks. It's a
Omar.
goddamn gauntlet.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's when
Exactly.
that's when the Bryce experiment ends right there. He ain't making it past that
Well, let
gauntlet.
me ask you this, Omar. Who will you be keeping your eye out during training camp? Who's one person or two people that you'll be keeping your eye out on as far as competition?
Um, I'm gonna keep an eye out on Terrace Marshall. I just want bro to get a fair shot, man. I don't feel like he ever got a fair shot. He was in
I
Matt
agree.
Rule dog coach. He was in Matt Rule dog coach, and when Joe Brady got fired, there goes his playing time, right? Then you get in
Let
Frank
me say
Reich.
this. Let me
Uh,
agree with you real quick,
yes, sir.
Omar, because I agree, and I think you know, you got people that don't think this, but I'm just gonna give you a hot take. I think right now Terrence Marshall is the number 4 receiver on that depth chart. People keep saying Mingo. It
He
ain't
should.
Mingo.
Yeah,
It's
there
Terrence
was no
Marshall
reason
that's
Mingo
number
should have
four
got
on
more
depth
playing
chart.
time than TMJ.
You're right. Tim J is a better receiver than Mingo is.
Yeah, and that got proved last year, but it's the coaching staff. Frank Wright, they wanted to
Right.
play their guys. I'm not even mad at it. That's politics. But then even before that, when he got an opportunity with Steve Wilkes, he's a solid receiver. Yes, he has to stay healthy, but I think a lot of politics. Think about it, Go. They said, hey, yeah, you can go and find a trade. How am I going to go and find a trade when 1 week I get 9 catches, then the next week Frank Wright come out and say, oh, yeah, I forgot to put him in the game. How you forget? How
Yeah,
you dress
Right.
somebody and forget to
Right.
play
yeah,
him in the
Right.
yeah,
game? That
Right.
means he wasn't
yeah.
even he
What happened?
wasn't scripted. In the
What happened with TMJ? I'm gonna tell you what happened with TMJ. See, when TMJ got drafted here, he wasn't Matt Rule's guy. He was Joe Brady's guy. So when Joe Brady got fired, that was a wrap on me. I mean TMJ. TMJ when Brady left, TMJ might as well left with his ass, and that's what happened with TMJ. He fell he
And
fell
then
he fell he fell victim to politics.
you remember D'Angelo? when I think Matt Rule felt some type of way against him. That's why he went in Matt Rule doghouse because Matt
Yep.
Rule took him in the second because of Brady,
Right.
like you said.
Right.
And then
Yep.
he got hurt the first 2 years,
Yep.
and then Matt was on
Yep.
the hot seat. So he like, God
Yep.
damn, I wasted a second
Yep.
round pick on this motherfucker right here. I could have got somebody else, and then who
Right.
knows where I'd have been. See, he looking out for his
Right.
motherfucking self because he looking
Right.
out for his own job. I don't know where I'd have
Right.
been with my team. I wasted a draft pick.
Right.
You see what I'm
Joe,
saying?
I
Right.
can
You're
give you an
absolutely
exact
right.
quote from Matt Rule. Matt Rule said, "Hey, if Terrace has to practice to play, that was
Yep.
his exact quote. He said, "Hey,
Exact. That
he's
is
not
exact
playing.
what he said.
He's
He
not good
told
enough to be like, hey, he doesn't have to practice. We just need him healthy for game day." He's like, "No,
yeah,
if he's not
yeah,
practicing, you're not about to just suit up." And that's how them college coaches are. They like power. They like
yeah.
control. They try to
Yeah.
control
Yeah.
these
At the end
grown
of
men.
the
So
day,
he
Yeah.
he say
looking like, oh,
he
if
Yeah.
you're
need
not
to take
healthy enough
better
to
care of his
practice,
body. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? Yeah. Same
Matt
shit.
Rule, one of them guys. Hey, don't tell me all during the week you can't practice, then come to me on Sunday saying you can give it a go. Nah, I don't need you like that. That's what type of ego Matt Rule had, and that's just like I said, man. It's sad when you look at this franchise, man, because there's no glimpse of hope. I can't believe in anything Tepper believes in because anything he believed in has failed. There's what great move has Tepper made on the football field where you was like, hey, the best one I can say is when he promoted Steve Wilkes, but then he fired him or he didn't retain him after the season. That's the only good move he ever
Well,
made.
we were talking about that too, though, Omar. I mean, y'all knew that from the jump when the man said he had to do an exceptional job to even be considered. You already come on now. He told you from the gate. I don't know why y'all
Yeah,
got y'all hopes up about Steve Wilkes.
I know he would have had to make the playoffs. He had to make the playoffs to keep the job. But Steve Wilkes got his last laugh, goat, because they saw how good Steve Wilkes was and they thought they could go and plug anybody and do the same thing. And look how that turned out.
I think they didn't think that the players was gonna
Well,
rally
that's
behind
true
them
too.
like they did, man. Them
Nah,
Yeah.
players
Yeah.
wanted
Yeah.
Steve Wilkes.
yeah, they
Yeah.
was
That's
ready to
what
crash
they
out. Yeah,
caught.
they expect.
Yeah.
They
They
was
caught
ready to
Tip off
crash
guard.
out.
They caught Tip off guard like a motherfucker. That's why he didn't show up the last game.
That's why he had to trade up. That's why he had to trade up for his quarterback. And like I said, that's Tepper's quarterback, man. And I don't trust anything Tepper believes in. So I just wonder how long, as Tepper as a businessman, are you just going to look at? Because the longer he keeps Bryce out there, the worse his value gets. The smart thing to do is try to trade him to somebody that sees something in Bryce,
Man,
and
let me tell you something.
you recoup a
Bryce ain't
third
got
round
no
pick.
Bryce ain't
And
got no value. I can promise you right now, ain't a goddamn team in the NFL gonna give you a third round pick for Bryce.
damn,
Nah,
that's sad, D'Angelo. That's
they
sad.
ain't, they
What
ain't,
about a fifth
they
though?
ain't,
What
they
can I get a
ain't,
fifth? You
they
think I
ain't,
can get a
they
fifth
ain't.
for him?
It ain't a team gonna give you a fifth round. Ain't a team gonna
Damn.
give you a fourth round. That you might get a sixth round, but you might get a seventh round. That's about all you gonna get from Bryce right now as it stands. You might get a six, 7 round pick for him. That's all you getting for him.
He was
He
just a
gonna have to.
number one pick a year ago, man.
But he showed he didn't show any damn thing. He didn't live up to those motherfucking
He's
expectations.
D'Angelo. He's an
He
improviser. He's an elite. He has an elite pocket presence, elite processing time. He has a solid arm. You know, he can make every throw on the NFL level.
man, that motherfucker told Tepper that. Ain't nobody listening to that shit but Tepper. I bet you I can promise y'all think goddamn the Texans would have took him if we wouldn't have took him. I promise you the Texans wasn't gonna take no Bryce Young. They was never taking Bryce Young.
I think they got who they wanted, man. And
They
then the
got
wild
exactly who
shit
they want.
is you look at these quarterbacks, like you look at Justin Fields, right? Bryce ain't even did what Justin Fields. Justin Fields done so he can at least run the ball and still got athletic ability. Just some shit he need to tighten up on. They only got a
MBJ.
six for him. They only got a six for him.
They don't want to
Right.
believe that Bryce is worse than Kenny Pickett, Justin Fields, and Zach Wilson. And you see where they are. And
Yeah,
Bryce is
they didn't get
clearly
nothing for
worse than
them
all
boys.
three of them.
Yeah,
Clearly.
yeah.
You worse
It's
than Daniel Jones. And Daniel Jones is on the hot seat.
Yeah.
I mean, at
Hey,
this
I'm
point
glad y'all.
though, yeah. Go ahead,
Go,
go
go ahead.
ahead.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all said that earlier. I had to drop my internet's fucking up tonight, y'all. But look, Dallas gave a 2024 fourth round pick for Trey Lance. That's what they gave San Francisco. San Francisco gave up 3 first rounders to move up to number 3 for Trey. So that just give you an idea right there now.
And they
For
got
22.
lucky though, go. They
You know,
got lucky as hell
And
looking
Trey
back
and
at it.
Trey and Trey Lance ain't Trey Lance don't have the body of work that Bryce Young has. So Trey Lance actually has a little more value than Bryce because
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
but
really don't
people
he
you
still
got
don't
hurt.
people
He
still
got hurt and
believe
they
he might
traded him.
have
yeah
that ability. They
right
still believe in
right
ability.
right
Yeah.
yeah
Yeah,
he ain't really ain't showed you what he could be. So you don't even know what Trey Lance. So motherfucker would take
but
Trey Lance for to
but
take
they
Bryce Young right
gave a 2024 fourth round pick, meaning that pick won't even come about it didn't even come about to this year.
right.
And
The
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 boy done
sad
been there,
part is the sad part is the film on Bryce actually hurt him. The fact that this film on him, it shit hurt his trade value as opposed to somebody like Trey Lance, where it's such a limited amount that you've seen.
cause
So
he
like I
got
said,
hurt.
people
Yeah,
still, yeah.
yeah, he
So
had
people
injury.
think that's holding him back, and the
Yeah,
fact
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah, yeah.
a guy stepped in and took his spot, and there's nothing they could do about it. So people still believe in him. With
Yeah.
Bryce, like I said, that film hurting him. It's hurting him. They seen what he could do.
And the
They
last
just
thing I
seen
got to say before I hop out of here, fellas, to answer Pop question, he asked me about who I'm looking at for training camp. I just thought about this here. Shit, I got to look at Dave Canales. I got to learn a new coach. I got to see if you can be a head coach, my boy. Like
That's true.
you sound good.
That's
You've
true.
been in the league a long time, but now you trying to your first year as a head coach. You trying to call plays and manage the team. I like my coach to be able to watch the game so he can throw his challenge flag and see stuff that happens in real time. I don't want you on the bench talking to Bryce and you miss something on the
Hey, hey,
defensive side.
hey, hold up, Omar. How in the hell he gonna be on the bench talking to Bryce and he calling plays?
I'm talking about when
He
the
ain't got
defense on
time
the
to do
field.
that.
When the defense on
But
the field, man.
he's still the head coach though.
Hey,
He got to
hey,
evaluate everything.
but I've seen coaches do it. The coaches that I've seen do it are Sean McVay, so they can get away with it. I'm not
That's
saying
what
he's
I'm
Sean
fucking talking
McVay,
about.
but
This
I don't
little
even think
nigga
he's the dude in Minnesota. Like the coach in Minnesota,
here,
he called
Kevin
plays
O'Connell.
too.
You talking Kevin
Yeah, I don't even
O'Connell?
think he's an
Yeah.
O'Connell.
Well, my thing is how you feel about that. You know what I'm saying? That he calling plays, and then he got Isick that ain't never called no play. Now we were just in that same damn situation with Frank, with an offensive coordinator in name only who ain't never called plays neither. You know what I'm saying? You got Isick, who's an offensive coordinator in name only, who ain't never called plays, with a head coach, first year head coach, who gonna call the plays and head coach and manage the game. And
But
like you
this is the
said,
one.
throw
But look
challenge
at
flags and shit.
at least Isaac and Canales know each other. They supposed to be boys, so it should be
Oh,
Right,
no
ain't
right,
problem.
no, cause they
Cause,
right.
boys,
but
cause they boys.
he fucked up with Rule and Brady, putting Rule and Brady together,
Scott
and he
Fitter and
fucked
Dan
up.
Morgan were boys too. You see how that worked out?
Talk that shit. Hey,
No,
yeah, yeah,
no. Dan
that's tough.
Morgan was just boys. Dan Morgan is boys with Brandon Bean, Joe Shane, and goddamn Joe Shot, all them boys. And every last one of them done fucked him in the draft. So that boy shit in the NFL don't work, buddy.
I just want to throw something out there real quick. Your boy Trey Lance just turned 24, May 9th. He's super young because he's like one of the youngest quarterbacks to get drafted. I think he got drafted
Yeah, he was young when he
19,
got
turning
drafted.
20.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was the youngest person in the draft when he got drafted. He was actually the
yeah.
youngest person that got
So he
drafted.
still got a lot of time.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, man. I don't like that Canales I think he putting on. I think he putting too much on his plate as a first year head coach.
Well,
That's
that's
what
when
I'm
he needs
thinking.
to go. He needs to go holler at the OGs that are still in the building. You know, we seen him out on the practice field. Maybe they'll give him some guidance.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you, fella. I'm MDJ. What you think, MDJ?
Shoot, my bad. Go. What you say now? I stepped off for a second. My bad.
I said, do you think Canales got too much on his plate, far as calling plays and managing the game? Like Omar
Yeah,
brought up a good point. Said he out there talking to Bryce when he should be throwing challenging flags. You know what I'm saying? Against the defense or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And he's supposed to be the coordinator. You know when the offense is out there. Is he gonna take the proper
I
timeouts and stuff like that?
He's put a lot on his plate right there. Like as far as being the play caller. And honestly, I hadn't put too much thought into him being the play caller and having those decisions to make on the sideline. For a rookie head coach, that's a lot on his plate, man. You know,
but well, I don't think
the
he's
up
gonna be the translator during the game. I think that's Izzy's job. I don't think Canals is going to do a lot of talking. I think whenever Bryce runs off the sideline, he may say a word or two to him. But
I think
when it comes to going to the bench, when the defense is on the field, I think that's Izzy's job. That's going to be Izzy's job to sit there and be talking to him about what's going on in the game. It won't be Canales. That'll be Izzy's job.
Mm.
Yeah, I think so too, D'Angelo. I think that's what Idzik is here to help with the nuances when things are when Canales got to have his attention somewhere else. That's when I think Chad Idzik is,
Yeah,
right there. That's his Robin to Batman. Goat.
right.
He's gonna have
Hmm.
to step up. He's not because there's no way Canales can turn around and see and tell Bryce, hey man, why you the man was open to your right. You need to take the underneath. He ain't got time to do that. That's what Chad Idzik got to go to the bench to
Yeah.
talk to him about.
Hmm.
Okay, I see that. I see that. I see that. But I'm still in the position that rookie head coach. He was just the first time offensive coordinator last year. That was his biggest hire in the NFL last year. And then boom, he gets catapulted to the man. And then he's gonna call ain't but so many motherfuckers call their own plays in the NFL. Y'all know that, right? That's what they got on Frank's ass for last year. Don't but so many the best of the best call their own plays and head coach and work that sideline. So
Yeah, but we've also seen go. We've seen young first time head coaches come in and call plays. We see McVay do it, so it ain't like it can't be done. So we don't know what Canales can do. I'm not gonna say Canales got too much on his plate. I haven't seen it yet to know to say that everything he showed me so far. I don't really I don't have anything negative to say about him right now. You know what I'm saying? So. I'm gonna hold my judgment on him having too much on his plate because I don't know. He could fuck around and be a young Kyle Shanahan, a young Sean McVay. For all we know, we don't know.
And I mean, we can also say that he has been around Pete Carroll for the last 13 years. I'm pretty sure he studied Pete Carroll's book on how to manage the game. I mean, it's going to definitely be a new nuance. I mean, how else water is wet unless you put your feet in it or put your hand in it. So I mean, it is going to be on him to figure it out. But I think he's been around the game long enough that he's kind of watched Pete Carroll and see how he ran it and been on the field.
well, why
Right.
didn't Pop? Why didn't Pete elevate him then, Pop? Why didn't Pete elevate him?
I think Pete didn't want to give up power.
Power for what? Pete's a defensive man. What type of power?
Any
But
of
but
it.
Pete, but who's to say Pete had Pete had a lot of people that he liked. I mean, he can't, everybody can't be the offensive coordinator.
He
Pete,
got
Pete
passed
Carroll
over twice.
Pete Carroll in Seattle is when I think of a coach like Pete Carroll, I think about stability and Pete know both sides of the ball. So if he did promote him, Pete didn't feel like he was ready. So to answer your question directly, go he didn't feel like he was ready,
Okay.
or you might would say good enough. You know what I'm saying? Just to answer your question.
I mean, he liked him enough to snatch him up from that no name college and brought him in and groom him to a certain extent. So I mean, just maybe wasn't able. Maybe Pete Carroll liked somebody more at the time,
Yeah, that
and
what
the
that's what
guy
I'm
needed to
saying.
learn more.
Right. Pete. It's obvious Pete. It was somebody else Pete thought could do a better job. So that don't mean Canales. I mean, it's been a lot of people in all aspects of whether you a coach, a motherfucking you work at McDonald's, you got damn Home Depot. It's been a lot of motherfuckers who've been passed over for manager positions and supervisor positions, and then they go off to another fucking another place and get that position, and they do a hellified job. I mean, that happens. So, you know, Pete Carroll could have been just he could have just misjudged. We don't know.
Yeah, go. That kind of remind me when you said why did he get looked over? He got looked over twice. That was kind of like when we were talking earlier. I said maybe Adrian Wilson got looked over twice as well. Somebody just had their eye on somebody else that they felt like could do a better job. I mean, it's the same scenario.
Well,
Man, with this,
go ahead, MDJ,
yeah,
go ahead.
yeah, my bad. But with this coaching stuff, man, and some positions, man. Let's be honest, man. It's kind of about who you know and how the chips fucking fall. Because the only reason he's really the coach here is because of him and Dan Morgan's connection. If it weren't for that,
Right.
Canales wouldn't even be a head coach in the NFL.
That,
And
that's
you've
true.
said that before, Go. Nobody else was looking at him, which is facts. And when you say that, there's no argument for me to say. But to say he's going to be good or bad, it's unforeseen. It's yet to be seen. We got to see it first. Man, I don't mind saying he's green. It sounds like a lot to put on any coach. I have no argument there, but it's just yet to be seen. And from what I've seen, which is a bunch of talking and saying the right things, he ain't missed a step yet. So until he show me otherwise, I'm just I'm with him. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
hope we found the guy.
Yeah,
But
that,
Well,
you
yeah.
right.
that's how I'm the
Well,
same
well,
way.
well, Arnold, I raised the question. You was on the phone today too, MDJ, when we were arguing about and we were talking about Frank. You know what I'm saying? And him bringing and Thomas Brown coming in. And like I said, Thomas Brown came in. This is my soul. This is only my soul thoughts. You know what I'm saying? This is only goat soul thoughts. Thomas Brown came in, got hired the same way because Frank said in his introductory press conference, "I'm calling the plays." They specifically asked Frank Reich that. And Frank said, "Well, I call plays for I'm calling the play." You know what I'm saying? Then we was talking about, did Thomas have a bunch to do with the offensive scheme? Because we raised the question, we said Frank's scheme, it don't matter who the quarterback should have been. Frank should have been able to scheme the quarterback better. Okay, but you still got to have talent on the talent to get that scheme too. So, with all that being said, me, I'm just looking at a rerun here, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I'm looking at a rerun here to me, in my eye. Him bringing in his homeboy Issy, him calling plays, first year guy. I think he maybe should have walked into that thing a little bit, kind of put training wheels on it, and worked his way up to that. Let's see how the Florida game gonna be. Let's see how I'm do this because he's never been a head coach before. He don't know. He done said he was green, just like MDJ just said. Like I said all the time, I call him green. He ain't. That was his first draft. That was his first this, his first that, his first
But that's
whatever.
a good thing, go. At least he's humble enough to say that. How many coaches you've heard that was green admit to being green? And not a lot of coaches. That means he has some humility about himself. He can be a realist. So that's a good thing in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, if you can find positives in anything, you know what I'm saying? You can find, but see, I'm at the point, man. These last 6, 7, 8 years, whatever, we've been losing like a motherfucker. I'm tired of green. Like I told y'all earlier, I ain't got no more passes, D'Angelo. My passes is gone, bruh. I have no more passes. I ain't got no more patience for these motherfuckers. None. I'ma call dumb shit. When
Yeah, I
if
understand,
he do
go.
this, I'ma call dumb shit. If this happens, I'ma call dumb shit because I'm looking at it and saying, "Well, damn, man, you knew you wasn't ready to do this, do that, do that." You know what I'm saying? Dumb shit. I'ma call it.
Yeah, and I hear you, and I understand. I mean, we all tired, go. But as a Panther fan, guess what? We ain't got no choice but to lay in that goddamn bed. We ain't got no choice but to sit here
We made it hard. Yeah, we made it hard. We made it fucking
we,
hard. You got it,
we
man.
made it harder, and we gotta lay in it. So ain't no use complaining about it. Lay in that shit till that shit goddamn break in. Till that goddamn mattress break in.
Lord have mercy. That's uncomfortable. That ain't no rest then, D'Angelo. We ain't getting no rest. We ain't gonna get no
Nah,
rest.
We ain't getting no rest. You're right. We ain't getting no rest right now. But boy, when it break in, though, boy, the rest we gonna get, boy, we gonna get some good sleep, boy. When it break in, we just gotta break it in.
Damn. Lord have mercy. But anyway, I segue to what Pop was talking about too. Man, there have been some Adrian what damn Adrian
Wilson,
the
Wilson, Wilson, Adrian
Adrian
Wilson.
Wilson. Adrian
Yeah.
Wilson. I don't know why I fucking Adrian Wilson. Our player personnel guy who got caught up the other week. They was when we did our report and we did our show earlier this week, there was a gun reportedly, him and his wife, and the guy told some people that he was gonna kill himself. So some suicide threats or something like that was involved as well. So maybe some mental health stuff, maybe some I don't know some financial issues or something like that. Something was going on with this guy behind the scenes. I don't know if it spilled into the work area as well. Because he's been here through the draft, through the free agency, all that stuff right there. What do y'all think about it?
I mean, me personally, it sucks because I liked Adrian Wilson as a player, and I thought it was cool. He played at NC State, and I thought it was a good story, cool story that he was able to come back and be the director of player personnel over here. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks that that's the way he went out. I mean, I hate that for him. Hopefully, he gets some help. You know what I'm saying? Because that definitely wasn't a good look. You know what I'm saying? You pulling a gun out on your wife and your kids in the house, and you saying you're gonna kill yourself. So I mean, hopefully he gets some help. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we all have problems, but shit, goddamn, you don't ever want to resort to pulling out a gun and resorting to violence. So I mean, we had no choice but to let him go in that situation. It sucked, but he got to get some help.
Yeah, I mean, hearing about it, go. I felt like because when it broke, as far as the details, I was like, yeah, 100%, they made the right choice, man. Because hell, he don't need to be around here for his damn self if he got
Hell
that
Yeah,
no.
going
yeah,
on.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So
Well,
so
what,
that's
and
good. That's
MDJ,
good.
all that did, and the way it came out though, MDJ, it came out in pieces. You know what I'm saying? Because the
Yeah.
first thing dropped, we didn't even know nothing about the gun and trying to kill itself. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
just I
So
just found
I
that out yesterday or the day. One of them.
yeah. So I want to say, well, damn, what was his mental state walking around that building, picking these guys in this draft, or did he have anything to do with it, or did he, what happened? What
Yeah.
went wrong?
Yeah.
What are we doing here? You know what I'm
Well,
saying? So
that just tells you, Goat, that mental health is serious. I mean, it really is. We all go through our issues, and that could have had an effect on his decision making. Goat, you're absolutely right.
yeah, on his decision making, pop, yeah, you know. Hey, Matthew R. Walker, man. This is the first time I seen your name right here in the chat, man. But welcome if you're a new guy, man. Go over there, hit that like and subscribe button. But I see you, man. I can't buy in anymore either, man. I need results too. Y'all see it on the screen. Y'all see what the man said. That's where I'm at right now as well, man. I need results, buddy. I mean, I've been looking at this thing for the last while. Ooh ha, woo ha. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Panthers fan. I'm a die hard. You know what I'm saying? I do this, I do that. I support these dudes. 17 games. I sit there and look. I raise hell. I talk shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a Panthers fan through and through. But I ain't got no more passes, y'all. I ain't got no more passes. I don't want. I don't want to hear it no more.
Yeah, you got the right to feel that way. Basically, y'all Goat saying a body needs to be delivered if this season don't get right.
The streets need a body. You damn right. The streets need a body.
The
The
streets
streets
need a
got to have a
body.
motherfucker. Streets need a motherfucking body.
It's a
If
sacrifice.
shit goes down, streets need a body, bruh.
Somebody got to
And
get
look, man,
sacrificed.
it's one of them things where it's like, man, we probably had like a small problem, and the way we've been working on it and piecing it up, it just keep getting worse and worse and worse. So So it's like, hey, look, man, we on the last. If you can't get it right this time, you just time to go get a whole nother car. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. I mean, quarterback. Listen, you can't spend forever looking at them because you have other things on this team, man. You done got these 2 year and 3 year guys. You would think you trying to. That's signs of trying to fast forward the process. So.
Mhm.
We need it to go right this season. We really do, man. We be up here making jokes and all that, man. It ain't funny, bro. I'm tired of losing. You know what I'm saying? More than anybody, I'm tired of losing. So hopefully the shit work out. That's all I can say.
Now, D'Angelo, I mean, damn. MDJ, you just said that. Now, me and you go back and forth all day sometime. You know what I'm saying? Off camera, off the screen. Right? We went back and forth today. We was talking
Oh yeah,
earlier today.
100, always.
Okay? And you know what we was talking about? We was talking about Dan Morgan. You gave Dan Morgan a pass already.
For previous seasons.
He was here.
Mm-hmm.
He was here in previous season. He had stuff to do with what went down in previous season. He was here. He went in there and he lobbied for that job and he said, I can do better than Scott Fitterer. Don't you think that's why he's saying in that meeting with him and Temple that he said, I
Yeah,
can do better than Scott did?
I agree
Would
with you.
y'all
He
all
said that.
agree with me? Would y'all
I
agree with me
agree.
too?
Right. I
That
D'Angelo,
had to be
Bob, would y'all
that had to
agree?
be what he said. It had to be what he
got
said.
it.
Because
Okay,
he's
Yep.
still
okay.
here.
So so if he said that, now he said that, you done asked up 2 acquisitions. And the 2 acquisitions I'm speaking of is the Brian Burns deal with the Giants. I told y'all they were prepared to offer us a 1+. Then on draft night, the GM, John, I think it's John something other, calls him and wanted to trade for 16, wanted to package 33-39 for 16. And he didn't do that as well. We did a little exercise earlier and we said, what would y'all to pick at 6? We could have had 16 as well.
Well,
You
I
can't
don't. I
make
mean, I don't think that was too bad passing that up. You know what I'm saying? We had so many needs. 33 and 39 was still two good goddamn players. You know what I'm saying? So at 16, I mean, what you going? How much? What you gaining from giving up 33 and 39, moving up to 16? What you gaining?
But that was a that you know what? That's a franchise player though, D'Angelo. You need talent on the field.
33 and 39 are franchise players too, though, go.
But you don't think you think you getting better talent at 16 or 33?
It depends on the draft. It depends. I mean, you shit. It depends. You get great talent in the second round. That's second round.
Impact though, game changer,
Game
franchise. The
game
the
changers
dude
impact. You get
the
game
dude that's
changers
on
impact
side of
at
the
30,
dude that's gonna
39.
be on side of the building in Charlotte. Like when I come across 77 on the interstate and I look to my left over there, over there to my right or to my left, whichever way I'm coming, I see somebody on a big ass banner on the side of the motherfucking building. A player. Who do I see? Who should I be look? Who am I looking at?
I mean, a lot of times you're looking at the quarterback, but I mean, you're gonna look at the more than likely one of the best players on the team.
Thank you. A franchise player, right? The guy,
Right.
Right.
the difference maker. That guy right there is picked in the top 10. That guy right there is picked in the top 15.
Not,
That guy,
not all the time.
got, well, I understand you. There's outliers. Come on now, but work with me now. But where's that? I mean, for this team right here, where's that guy gonna be picked at, man? Come on now. That's a first rounder, top 10
But you
guy. Probably
but you
coming
make
from
a
a
move,
Power Five
but
school.
you make a move like that, go when you're ready to win. You don't give up a 33 and a 39 when you're in the position we in. That's some shit the Kansas City Chiefs do. The Philadelphia Eagles, they do shit like that. We're not in a position to be giving up two two high value picks just to move up for one pick when we got all the we talk about all these things that we need, but you're gonna give up 33 and 39 just to move up 15, 15, 16, 17 spots.
Hell, we moved up, then we moved back, then we traded back any damn way, D'Angelo.
Right. Yeah, but we still ended up getting our exact amount of picks that we would have had in a normal draft. So I mean, yeah, it still worked out. And we gained our second round pick back last year. We wouldn't if we would have made that move, we wouldn't have had no second round pick next year. You know that, right?
I like that. And I told y'all I like that. You remember the next day I called, I said, I can get with that. I said, getting that, having a full clip come for next year, you know what I'm saying? I'm good with that. Now that's the
Right. So
rounds
so
pick. Hell, the rounds can go out there and win the Super Bowl. And we still picking 32 though. I mean, well, no, that's second round, like 64. But I mean it is what it is. That 64 better than nothing. But I mean, come on, man. What I'm looking at is this here in the position we in right now as the Carolina Panthers, the state of emergency that we in right now, we cannot mess up the draft any year from now on out. We
well, we
can't
don't
mess
we,
it up.
we,
Would
we
y'all
don't
agree?
we don't know. Right.
Go,
But right
go.
now we don't know if we messed up the draft.
Right. Can I walk with you for a second? Go.
Tap
I
in,
want to give
tap
you
in.
this.
Go
I
ahead,
want to give you this.
go
I
ahead,
want to give you this, right? Because we
go
talk
ahead.
about it now. Now I said
Yeah,
just you said what I said 100%, right? I give him a pass because I don't believe he had much say so in those previous drafts. Now he went in that office to get this job and said I could do a better job in my vision, right? Now
yeah,
I will give you this. You up right now, right? If you judging it, if I because I'm trying to win, I'm trying to be right, just like I know you always trying to be right.
yeah.
Right now, it looked like Dan Morgan on your end of the spectrum. Now you're more right than me right now. What I'm telling you is this. You don't know just yet because if those players turn out to be something, they're not going to remember that we didn't trade for 6. They're not going to remember we didn't trade for 16. All they're going to say
Right.
is Dan Morgan had a hell of a draft. So are you
Right.
focused on the right now or the future? Because the future has yet to be seen. It's the book is still open on that. So don't just say because you don't like the moves weren't right. I ain't gonna say you don't like them. The moves weren't right now doesn't mean that it won't work out. So I get what
Right.
you're saying, but in the long run, you have to judge him for what the players do. Let the players develop and see. If we got another bust like we did in previous years, then hell, I ain't got no leg to stand on, go. But you gotta let it play out. And I'm not
Right.
saying
I
that
agree.
you're not gonna give it a chance, but damn, don't just close the book because you read the part that you wanted to read. Let the shit, you got to finish it. See what the story do now. That's it. Just see what it do.
I couldn't say it better
Okay.
myself. MD.
I
And
feel like we
I,
focused on value. That pick, right? And I'm bringing up Brian Burns for what we're looking at what we got now for Brian Burns. Hell, we lost that deal. But if Brian Burns go to New York, which I don't think he will, and fall off a cliff, it's gonna look a little bit different. I just want to see it play out before I say the man ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm open minded to it. I'm not saying I'm right yet. I hope I'm right, but I'm open minded to it. Go.
okay. And look, I understand exactly what you just said, and it's right, but I always got to put a but in there.
Boy,
The
you but
the
boy,
but
go stay with a butt. Goddamn, boy, you ain't never
it's,
got it out.
it's gonna be a but part. The but comes into me when I find out what could have been MDJ. Just like you said, if what's gonna be or can be in the future. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes to that old saying. The bird in the hand and the ones in the bush. You see what I'm saying? Which one you going for? You gonna keep your shit you got in the hand, or you gonna take the maybe two in the maybe baby, the two in the bush, or whatever that could be. You know what I'm saying? That's what the draft is anyway. But me, I'm gonna take the higher position because I'm thinking I can get better talent at the higher position. To me,
But that ain't but go we know that's not all the way the case. You got first round busts just like you got any other round bust. Hell, you might have more. Well, I ain't gonna say you got more busts in the first round, but you got busts in the first round. Go, the first round ain't no guarantee. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you what you want? Okay, you want the 16th pick now? Now we ain't got no second round picks this year or next year. Just for 16. Who you drafting at 16 is gonna make that much of a damn difference? Where we can say, oh fuck, we didn't need no second round pick this year, next year. Who was we drafting at 16 that was gonna do that?
okay. Well, okay. Who was our 2 second round? Well, no, cause we traded one of the second rounds. Right? We didn't get 2 picks in the second round, right?
No, we
Right?
did. We got. Well, no, because we technically we traded into the first. Technically, that's the only reason
Yeah,
why.
right,
But we
right, right.
drafted
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brooks
yeah,
in the
yeah,
second
yeah,
round.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah,
so,
yeah,
so
yeah,
technically, you're
yeah,
right.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
he didn't even
So
need to do that. But
So basically, what y'all telling me, XL and Brooks is the two that's got the home run. They got to
yeah,
be home runs, right? Is that where we at?
Well,
yeah. If
I
if
would
if
I,
if
would- I
if
would
if
hope
one
so.
of
I
them
would
guys hit, you don't remember. You don't remember
right,
the story
right.
that we telling now. You see what I'm
So
saying?
only
If
so
one
what?
of them guys hit.
Only one got to hit is what you telling me.
I'm not telling you got to go. I can't be definitive because I know that the draft don't work like that, man. I could go back to last year if I
You
could,
got to
right?
hit something though, MDJ. You just
Well,
can't
that's
just
why
draft to be
I'm
damn
telling you
drafted now.
one. I'm telling you one. But what I'm saying is, I can go back to last year's draft, right? And I'll be like, I like this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Probably none of them cats or anything. But the motherfucker I said might be all right. He might be the best one in the draft. That's all I'm saying. I have to see it first. I can't say if Jonathan Brooks go out here and give you 2,200 yards all purpose, you ain't even thinking about nothing else to happen in that
Oh
draft.
hell no! If a
That's
running back
that's
give me
how the
twenty
that's
two
how the
hundred
draft
yards,
works.
hell no!
It's just how the
A
draft work. I'm
running
talking
back
about
give
all
me
purpose. You know what I'm
22
saying?
runs.
I'm exaggerating,
Yeah.
but you know
Oh,
what I'm
oh yeah,
saying.
yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Like the Bills had a whole draft, right? Josh Allen hit. You don't even think about the rest of them cats. You like, damn, they got their quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But people was looking
Yeah.
at their draft, judging it like, oh, this guy. What was they doing here? Or he shouldn't even got picked. You don't know till it hit the field, man. That's all I'm saying.
Well, mostly they talked about him. They said, well, quarterback from Wyoming, this and that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't played in this and he ain't played in that type of offense. Then next thing you know, the second year, you know what I'm saying? The first year he had a little ragged ass 2,000 some odd yards. Then the next year, you know what I'm saying? It was 4,000, 4,000. You know what I'm saying? He is who he is today. But you seen it though. You know what I mean? You already seen it. You seen the flag. He got the bill 6'5", 240 pounds. You know what I'm saying? He got the prerequisites. I'm talking about messing up draft position from the gate, blowing deals. We can't afford to do that, MDJ.
But go. I really don't think us passing up that 16 pick to give up 2 seconds. I don't think we blew that. I don't think that was a bad move. I can't. If that was me with that offer, I would. I'm not telling you that I would have took it.
I tell you this, go. If Dallas Turner, right? You saying Dallas? I'm using the name Dallas Turner, right? You go pick
Dallas
Dallas
Turner, yeah.
Turner. Yeah, if you go pick him at 17, right? Right now,
Mm-hmm.
the way you would look at it right now, you'd be like, dang, we got Dallas Turner. But down the road, Dallas Turner turned into what's that guy we got now? Chiason from Jacksonville,
Right.
because he was taken in the first round. If he turned
Yeah.
into a player like that, you got egg on your face.
Right.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
But at the time they got him, Jacksonville looking like, man, we got a guy at LSU that's gonna be
Right.
something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to let it play out, man. I can sit here and tell you, man, this guy gonna be good. It ain't no guarantee in that shit,
There ain't no
man.
guarantee. There's no
It ain't
guarantee.
no guarantee in it.
So what you telling me now? What I said, what I'd have done if we'd have got the value from the free agent deal and got 6 and went down and got and traded down and got 24. So now I got two swipes at it in the first round. That would have been the best way to go. So how you feel about that deal?
Oh no, on surface level, you 100% right. When you get 6, you trade back, you get more value, you get more bang for your buck. The more chops you got at it, the better chance you got to win.
Right. But
It's almost like a raffle.
that's right. That's the thing. Obviously, if the Vikings offered that goddamn deal, it was something that they seen that they goddamn it, fuck this 16 pick. Goddamn it, let's go back to 39, 33, 39. You think they were doing it for just to do us a favor?
Right,
Hell
they might
no.
didn't believe in it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean,
They didn't offer us that for no goddamn to do us no favor. It was a reason why they wanted to go back to 33 and 39. Go.
And then think about this now. So you watched the first Hard Knocks, right? MDJ, you say you watched the
oh
first
yeah,
Hard
I
Knocks.
watched it the front to back. Yeah, front to back. I watched the
Okay.
first.
So when he stepped to him on that field, he said, "What you gonna do?" He said, "If I do anything, I'm gonna trade back."
I'm
You
gonna
remember
trade
that?
back. That's exactly what he
So he
said.
already had that in his mind, like I'm gonna trade back to get more picks, right? So what the
Yeah,
fuck
he's
happened? Why you
the
trading up?
the direct question he asked him. He said, "So what y'all gonna do? Y'all looking to trade up?" And he said, "No. If anything, I'm gonna trade back." And then Dan
Let me
Morgan
question.
posed to him. He said, "You want to give us 2 firsts for Burns?" And he said, "No."
Yeah.
Well, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's how it all got started. At that moment is how Dan Morgan mentioned it is how Brian Burns ended up in the New York Giant uniform. Dan Morgan mentioned it out of his mouth. So at that
But in
point,
his mind,
he initiated that trade.
yeah, but in his mind state, he said he was gonna trade back out of 33.
Back. Yeah.
And that's the now and me just thinking now. I'm just a dumb little country boy. You know what I'm saying? Trading back mean you trying to get another pick, or you trying. You know what I'm saying? You trying to accumulate some more damn picks because you
More
trading
picks.
back. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what? Why the fuck now? By that time in April, made them want to go trade up.
Man, probably the closer it got to him making his pick, man. I'm pretty sure, his cards got tight in his hand. He like, man,
Man,
I'm just putting
he
myself in the situation.
he might have thought that they guy wasn't gonna be there.
Well, we'll never know. You got some more hard knocks coming out, y'all. And it's like MDJ said, he ain't worried about the Giants, but that hard knocks it's got a lot of Panther shit in it. And we find out the true thing what happened in these deals or what was on their mind, what they were thinking, or who was pulling the strings back there in the back room. So I suggest y'all watch if you got HBO Max or whatever, I suggest you watch Hard Knocks HBO and go look at it. And that way you can judge for your damn self and see what really was going on or what these guys are thinking going forward.
Yeah.
And see, like Agent 704 say, Agent 704 said it was embarrassing. You see what I'm saying? People already saying it was embarrassing. That we got fleeced off a nest. I don't know. Something else to talk about. But MDJ, D'Angelo, everybody in the chat, man, I love you. Y'all make this show. This is the members only show. For you, by you, give it to you. D'Angelo, give me some type of words, some type of wisdom. What's on your mind, brother, as we ease up out of here?
Man. I ain't got much, man. Just excited, man. It's almost here, man. Football season is right around the corner. I can't wait, man. Most exciting time of the year is almost here. Man, I just can't wait, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share, man. So y'all can get some of this great content, man. We're gonna keep giving it to y'all, man. Keep pounding, keep praying, whatever you want to call
No doubt. No doubt. MDJ, how you living?
Hey, look, man, I think it was a great show, man. Good conversation. Appreciate everybody rocking with us in the chat. Shoot, man, we'll see you next week, man. Ain't got too much for you. I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
No doubt. Hey, y'all know where we gonna be. I kept trying to fix my joint. You know what I'm saying? Y'all y'all see my latest puppy right here. You know what I'm saying? I had to show everybody.
I
Yeah,
see
that's
that
nice
bad
right
boy in
there,
the
though.
background.
That's nice. That's nice right there. Got the signature on it too. I like that.
No, you already know. I'm not going to wall unless it's autograph. But I think I got a Cam Newton that's hard too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all. But hey, that that's the legend right there, Steve Smith. Y'all already know what time it is, man. But anyway, hey, I appreciate it. Y'all know we try to get it to you just like it is. I don't know if Q is still in the building or not. I hadn't heard from him. He might be asleep somewhere. He had to get up early in the morning, poor fella.
He got to get
But
her up early. I got to get her late in the night.
but man, hey, we try to get to y'all, man. Y'all get with us, man. Y'all know we gonna be here. This the new segment, Black Cat After Dark. All my road dogs, MDJ, D'Angelo, Poppin was in the house tonight. Uh, Q, the Black Cat Panther podcast. Uh, Logic, Carolina Logic, the king of the bank. Y'all go check him out. He's got some new videos that's getting ready to drop. Man, holla at him. Logic will be when the season starts. He will be coming to you guys post game, pre game, whatever you want to say it, because he actually works all the home game. So he'll be giving you some of that insider info. Maybe at the game, he might roll up on. He has rolled up on a former player, somebody like that, before the game starts, going into the gate. So we might get some inside access this year, like that. But go and watch his videos. Go watch all the Black Cat affiliated videos, Mudding Outlaws, my other channel. I mean, we just we just working out here for y'all, man. That's all we doing. We just working. But other than that, we out here.